Welcome to Super Chats. I'm Nick.
I'm Cameron.
I'm Carlos.
And this week, welcome to the Nintendo Entertainment System.
Indeed, it's a revolutionary new piece of technology recently released by the Nintendo Corporation.
It is the year 1987. The Nintendo has been on the market for roughly 1 year.
We're curious to see how it is that it spans out going forward. We're hoping this card-making company has a future in this industry.
Parentheses. If you hate this bit, wait a couple days, you'll get the regular version. Close parentheses.
What bit? This is an expensive new camera.
Yes, we have a new camera this week that we're debuting for the first time. I hope you enjoy it. I hope you like it. It's a new visual style.
Yeah. Feel free to leave feedback. We're also using the incredible capabilities of this console to render the audio.
Yes.
You can tell by how... Hey, Carlos, say something.
Something.
What?
So crisp and clean.
So, yeah.
I hope you like it.
All right.
It's the whole episode. Let's go.
Let's go.
We're gonna start with the major news. As per every week, we're gonna get the big stories out. We're gonna talk about the momentous occasions of the week, and we're gonna start with the biggest thing that I started and didn't get done with because I am a failure of a fan, and it's been a week. Suisei's 3D Live. Happy birthday, Hoshimachi Suisei, and also happy anniversary. They're on the same day for this shooting star of a VTuber from Hololive Japan's Generation Zero. Yeah, I really love Suisei, and there's been a lot of cool stuff. It's not just her 3D Live. This is really, I guess, her entire birthday because she put out a new music video. There's like a whole bunch of stuff that's happened.
Yeah, she got to the merch, and it was like 10 minutes of her just going through a slew of merch for all kinds of different things.
So that's right. So we've got the concert, we've got merch, we've got a new music video, and all of it is pretty fantastic. It's all rock solid. We're gonna start with the 3D Live, and of course the dancing, the choreo is fantastic. They did a lot of neat stage effects where they had her on like a riser and they brought it down slowly, and then she like walked down some steps and stuff, and all of it was like real time. Don't get me wrong, I'm not sure how far up in the air she really was for the entire thing, but she certainly convincingly walked down some stairs. So it seems like they're putting their new stage to very good use and like really starting to like up their effort on all these things, which is really nice. Aside from that, I appreciate good choreography, but I cannot pick it out. I cannot critique it. I do not have that level of knowledge or understanding. So Cameron, this is all you. Go ahead. How was the choreography?
Fantastic.
Oh, that's good. Which was your favorite move?
The secret shooting star combo where she first paralyzes her opponent with a haymaker and then goes straight to the ropes and moves right into a suplex.
Oh.
Usually she tags out to another partner at this point because she's used to a tag team operation, but this time she really shined. Yeah. I don't think Cena stands a chance.
That's good. Yeah. Usually, like her tag partner Miko is there, but this week she was absent. Cameron, you didn't watch this, did you?
No.
Okay.
I didn't have time, if I'm being frank.
Fair enough. So yeah, it is good choreo though, as you would expect.
Suisei like fucking runs a dance teaching.
Yeah, exactly. Like she's an idol's idol.
Yeah, exactly.
What did you think of the dancing, Carlos?
It's good.
There we go.
I can't point out good or bad between this stuff. If you do more than stand there, I will notice. But
listen,
I just want to see someone do the sprinkler for like 20 minutes straight.
There's one universal law in this podcast. 2 people have seen it.
That's usually the case. Yeah. It's usually how it goes.
Add it to the bingo list. I've seen it. Oh, I haven't yet.
I'm gonna get to it. Doesn't get to it.
Never gets to it. Will never get to it. Knows he won't get to it.
My watch later list is growing.
It's an infinite amount of growth right there. That's for sure. But there were some great songs that we can pick out, such as Monster, Requiem by Canaria, Midnight's Appointment, which Carlos likes a lot.
Yeah.
Outsider, Koikaze with Tagagaki Kaede.
All right, this is the point where I had kind of heard this was going on, and this is like not new news, but we hadn't mentioned it. Suisei has a collab with the Idolmaster mobile game right now. Like, I think in Japanese only, as far as I'm aware. But she's in the game. You can pull her right now.
I did see somebody on Twitter was just like, I had to spend $20, but I got her. Like they wailed $20 to get Suisei, and frankly, respectable.
So what I'm mentioning this because that Takagaki, Kaede, she's an Idolmaster character. Like,
Oh no.
like that's the character, like not the voice actor. The voice actor was like there behind it too.
Oh yeah, Sayori Hayami.
But they had the 3D Idolmaster model there, like on stage to perform with Suisei.
Wow, it's so wild. They got the voice actor to puppeteer that 3D model with the real Suisei.
Amazing, isn't it? The things we have to do to interact with these virtual YouTubers.
So much kayfabe it forms a Mobius strip.
This makes me think, honestly, like, now I'm in my head, I'm just like, when do you think Suisei will get to collab with Essex from Azure Lane? Who's also a VTuber now, by the way. It's like when Ruby Rose was suddenly a VTuber.
Yeah.
Okay.
Suisei announces collaboration with Ringo Starr.
He's just his own MS Paint art.
Yeah, baby.
I didn't even know that the Ruby, like, there was a VTuber for
Yes.
that until Ruby got shut down and everyone's
until
like,
Rooster Teeth got, like, destroyed or whatever.
Everyone's first fucking concern when Rooster Teeth shut down, at least from the sphere I saw, I was like, oh no, don't take Ruby from her. She loves Ruby more than anyone. It's like
That is Lindsay Jones.
they're actually gonna have to tangent. They're actually gonna have to fucking sell Ruby off because Warner Brothers fucking is so cruel and strange.
Yeah,
Don't
that's what they're
take
doing.
Ruby from her. Don't make her have to commission like off-model Ruby. That's just sad and strange.
I mean, they are trying to sell it, aren't they?
yeah, 100%.
And I'm sure they're going to succeed at some
They're
point.
gonna sell it in Camp maybe.
Yes, the other majorly successful franchise, shockingly. Camp.
I feel bad. The Camp fandom has always been like so fucking chill. They're like, yeah, we like Camp. I know. That's the next response usually. That's a good show. We like it.
Yeah, but what about Genlock?
There is no Genlock fandom.
I know.
There's only one Genlock fandom. It's the creator and maybe David Tennant for a day.
Yeah, David Tennant was in it. What are you talking about? You know, Michael B. Jordan was in there.
Oh god, hard tangent. The Rooster Teeth VTuber fandom Venn diagram. Here they are, our fans.
I hope you like Rooster Teeth. They're the next sub. No, I'm kidding. Yeah.
We should buy Ruby.
Do you think we can crowdfund it?
I got $30 in my wallet.
All right, me too. I think we're good. We're almost there. If the fans contribute $30 as well, and Cameron tosses in 30, that's $120.
With $120, you can get a great dinner for your whole family. You can make a payment. You can buy Ruby from Rooster Teeth.
Yeah. There you go. The options are limitless.
The most based move possible would be if Rooster Teeth reformed as Cockbite.
I mean, frankly, that's what I expect half the people to do.
Yeah.
Like Barbara Dunkelperson, I think that she and like a few of the others are going to spin off into doing their own thing. That is one of my favorite Rooster Teeth jokes of all time, by the way. I don't know if you've ever seen that video.
It just caught me so off guard.
If you don't know, Barbara Dunkelman works at Rooster Teeth and has for 15 years or something, basically her entire adult life. And there's a video of Bernie like playing basically a cracked out version of himself, and he's just like, "Welcome to Rooster Teeth. Here's Barbara Dunkelperson," and it's just like this dumb throwaway line that always murdered me. It's one of my favorite jokes. I'm gonna miss Rooster Teeth.
Me too.
This has been the Rooster Teeth segment in the middle of the Suisei segment.
You're welcome.
Yeah, sorry. This is I haven't slept a lot in the past, frankly, week, so we're getting what we got tonight.
Things are different this episode.
Yeah. I bet you can barely tell, though, if you're watching the video. And if you're listening on audio, we suggest you check out the video, too, this week. By the way. Anyways, after the crossover with Idolmaster Cinderella Girls, which I'm sure is fantastic and wonderful, we had, again, another song with Takagaki Kaede, which is Jubilee, followed by Midnight Mission, which I think is her side project, one of their songs, right?
I have no idea.
Midnight Grand Orchestra. I think that's one of theirs.
I
but
don't
I'm
know
not sure.
I don't know the names of any of her side project songs.
I'm not entirely sure. I could be way off base on that, but worth checking out. Either way, Fake Face Dance Music was next, and then Mugen Nostalgy, and then God damn, why you guys do this to me, Japan? Vivi Diva, which is the new original song.
Yes.
And this is the one that has its new music video that's also been posted and has that rotoscoped, like, really cool animation style they did for it, right?
Yeah, it's all like it's real footage that then they have Suisei and like other animated characters like rotoscoped in.
Yeah. It's a really neat video. It's really interesting. Cameron, was I right?
Yes. You were.
Goddamn right, I'm right. I know my shit.
Congratulations, you like and follow an artist.
Yeah. It makes me happy when she sings.
So little does anymore, does it?
I know. Anyway, it is a really cool music video. This one is. And yeah, all of this is really, really great stuff. It's 100% worth checking out. And
yeah,
I promise I'm going to get to watch through the rest of this. I swear, Suisei. I'm very, very sorry.
Thanks for tuning in this week, Suisei. We know this is your first episode.
Yeah, Gomena, sorry.
Did you watch the music video?
I did watch the music video. It was a banger. And
it was really good.
Yeah. And like the whole story of her just throwing her fucking shoes at a director and stuff. They're so good. So like
Yeah.
the story of this is like she goes onto a set and then the director's an asshole and starts hitting the like people on the actors and stuff. And her response is to take her shoes off and be like all abuela on them and throw the chanclas and like she's just like starts reaming out the director and they get into a fight and then she goes and puts on a jacket and dances in the street. It's a good story.
That's how I met some of my best friends.
Yeah, that's fair, dude. That's
Walking on directors, throwing shoes, going full abuela.
La chancla. That's all I know about that meme. It's just like the slipper. I don't know. Carlos, do you have experience in this regard?
No, I'm sorry.
Damn it.
You grew up here too, huh?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Anyway, Cameron, one thing I do know you'll be very excited about, though, is the next segment, which is Suisei's merch.
Let's talk about that merch, homeboy.
Yeah, dog.
Sick merch. All right, let's pull it up. Yo. So let's.
His hat is now backwards for audio listeners.
Audio listeners knew because they're for real.
On God.
Straight up. Hoshi Machi Susi birthday and 6th anniversary celebration. You can order it from 0322. It closes 0422. So 1 month. Get your shit straight. Let's take a look at what we have, Nicholas. First of all, in this lovely merchandisical layout, we have the complete set purchase bonus, which is an illustration by Japanese characters. It depicts Suisei in a casual situation wearing her pre-dance clothing. She reaches her hand out lovingly to the audience, a casual friend, but nothing more. Following this, we have a tapestry depicting the exact same thing with one of those weird poster hang-up thingies the Japanese love and I despise.
I would like to make one addendum. In the Checky style bromide card with foil stamped autograph, she has her eyes closed, but on the tapestry her eyes are in fact open.
I see. You see, this is why Nick is in charge of photography here at Super Chat Studios. Is he has this eye for detail.
Yeah, that's why we've really upgraded our setup recently.
Currently, the visuals you are observing is Nick's doing.
I'm very proud of my work.
Yo. Following this, we have, of course, shiny holographic finish buttons. It depicts Suisei in various artistic formats, which is to say it's different drawings. You honestly just have to look. They are like 4 drawings of almost the exact same vibe.
You get one of
Suisei's head
4.
smiling a bit. You get 1 of 4. It's random.
1 out of 4 badges will be randomly included in the packaging.
Buy 4 sets or your love is false. Following this, we have what everyone's been waiting for, the Carry Along Sui-chan plushie.
So let me stop you right here. Yes, I really, I listen, this camera that I got for us this week is really expensive.
Really
I'm
expensive.
not gonna lie to
you can see the money.
It cost a lot. But holy shit, I'm so tempted just for the goddamn keychain size Suisei plush. I kind of need this. I like, this is not a want, this is a need at this particular moment. Mostly because I still don't even have the Suisei Friends with You plush.
Oh yeah. Is that even available still, or is that gone?
It keeps being restocked and immediately sold out before I know about it.
It gets restocked like every 4 to 6 months and just sells out again.
Understandable.
Like it's very quick. Anyway, continue on though. I do want this plush. It's very cute.
Oh, it's all good.
It's
and of course,
a lot.
right at the back end. Sorry, I suffered from what the kids refer to as a mistake of the mouth. We have a two-way Ita bag for Hoshiomi. It is a transparent front pocket bag. The bandolier, the thing that goes around your arm to hold the bag, it has her name on it. That way you remember who. It has a tag that says Suisei, your diamond in the rough, which is very romantic and beautiful, and it brings a tear to my eye. It has a charm on it. The bag's vaguely blue. It looks to be of high quality. No 76 here. So you can fall right out.
Ay.
I aspire to make these segments worse every week.
Cameron, I could listen to you talk about merchandise forever. I would also like to point out that this bag is specifically styled after one of her outfits, though.
Oh, because that way the legs are orange and the coat's blue.
Yeah.
I appreciate that.
It's a really nice touch.
Listen, I'm going to say something. I'm ragging and I'm sounding strange. It's just because merch is kind of weird to me and I like to have giggles. I'm currently wearing a Man I Love Fauna hat, and it's the best hat I've ever owned. I bring a Bay bottle to gym every day. It's the best water bottle I've ever owned. They're strangely really good merch for almost no reason. This hat's pretty high quality, and hats don't fucking fit me. We rag on the one size fits all. This hat fits my stupid large head, like alarmingly large head. I'm smart.
I'm gonna be real honest with you guys about something that I had noticed earlier.
Yeah.
I was looking through my closet and I was like, I think I need some new t-shirts. A lot of these are pretty old. They're worn out. Some of them I've had for years. And I was like, I need to get some new t-shirts this year. And my first thought was like immediately, oh, I need VTuber shirts. Like I need to look up and see and actually get t-shirts from Omocat,
Yeah.
you know, and like, because I think that's the other thing is I want to actually spend money on the good quality merchandise and like really enjoy the stuff I get, you know?
I totally feel ya. That's why I kind of made a point not to sleep on all those shirts, especially the Omocats one, because you kind of got to get it like right as it comes out.
I'm never going to get the Suisei coat that Omocat made.
I'm so sorry.
It was expensive.
It was very expensive.
But it was so fucking cool looking.
You made a choice.
I didn't make a choice. It was sold out by the time I knew it existed.
You chose not to know about it.
That's... Oh, Cameron.
Oh, hi, Nick.
How are you doing, bud?
Good. How are you?
I'm fine. I'm just sad about that jacket. I really liked it a lot.
If there's an episode we get in a fist fight, it should be this one.
I'm just glad we're finally breaking the mold of YouTubers and like YouTube related content having like awful merch.
Dude, yeah.
Because YouTubers have traditionally had all scam merch.
Okay, YouTube merch can be bad. Idol merch is not allowed to be bad. If it's bad, they have to apologize on Twitter and refund you, and the CEO has to bow a little.
That's true.
If on YouTube it's bad, you get to do boxing.
Okay, so I did just check. I ordered the Pippa birthday shirt, which is, by the way, if you haven't seen it, it's really fucking cute. And it is a t-shirt, so I'm excited about that. And it has a little Pippa. It has a pocket with a Pippa in it, and it's really fucking cute. Look at her. Look at that fucking goblin. Look at that creature. I'm excited for my shirt. And the socks.
I really want it too, but I've reached a point now where it was a few weeks ago. I put it in our Discord where I'm like, guys, I counted how much like VTuber stuff that I've actually ordered over the last year, and I need to stop. I've got like 7 orders of VTuber merch that I am still waiting on.
Yeah, and that's the big thing is that like, because Omocat ships directly from a warehouse, right?
Yeah, it's like straight from Florida to you.
Yeah, which is really nice because, like, frankly, like, waiting 6 months to a year every time you make an order really does suck after a while. Like, it's rough.
Why I'm waiting on like 7 orders, because in 5 months, I don't even remember what I ordered, and I'm like, I want another T-shirt.
I'm a little unhinged. That's kind of my favorite part. I like forgetting when I order things, so when I get it, it's like, oh my god, past me loved me.
Yeah, and that's the thing is like it's nice because it's like a little surprise for yourself, but at the same time, it's also really frustrating until you forget you ordered it because you buy it and you're just like, oh, I can't believe I spent like $80 on Suisei merch and I won't get it for like 6 months.
Best way to put it is like a lot of stuff has been a nice surprise. I was upset about how long I had to wait for the hat. And the plushies, I was anxious about.
And that's the thing. Well, that was the nice thing about the plushies. The last time I ordered plushies is they were immediately shipped.
Yeah.
Because Hololive does keep some things in stock specifically, but like a lot of the times it's just you get what you get when you get it, you know, because it's all made to order. So
yeah.
I don't know. It's swings and roundabouts, but like at the same time, the fact is that the merch that we get from any of these companies so far, any of the companies that we've purchased from, all of this stuff on our table in front of us is actually super high quality. This Chimkin is so fucking squeezable and cute, and I love him. Mr. Squeaks, like Cam left him here last week. I fucking hugged him, and I was like, "This, I understand. This is great."
You hussy. Can't expect any better from a rat.
Fucking rat. And honestly, even like again, like the Good Smile figures that we have a few of dotted around, you know, for the price, they're actually really nice. Like,
yeah,
they're not $300 figures, but they're also not $300. You know, so I think that honestly, for the most part, all the merch that we've gotten, I've been really like pretty big on. I think the only things that are a little under quality are the relax time figures. They're not like crazy good quality, but I mean they're also like, I think I won one out of a claw machine in Japan. Like,
yeah, like that's what they're made for.
The relax time stuff is also like the cheap stuff.
It's like $20, $15 a figure sometimes.
Like $20, $15, and they're also bigger than regular figures somehow.
Yeah.
While also being cheaper.
And that's I think the biggest thing is that like even then I guess you kind of you just get what you pay for, and as long as nothing has been egregious, though. I mean, like, the shipping is usually the most egregious part.
Yeah.
And Cat can be a little pricey because it's designer, but again, quality's there, so whatever. What were we talking about?
We just got done with Suisei's merch, hence the merch.
The full set is $88, I think, more or less.
Yep, it's 88.
So, yeah, that's really not bad for a full set of Hololive merchandise. I think the plushie is like actually really affordable. It's $17 for the plushie. So like, I'm at the very least gonna have a plushie in my cart soon. Granted, the shipping's gonna be $30, but fuck it, you know, whatever.
Yeah,
it is what it is. So there you go. Happy birthday and anniversary to Suisei again. So there we go. This part is going to be all Carlos all the time because he's a Chad and has decided to catch up with the lads, the boys, the gents.
That's right, everyone. Carlos is a real appreciator of men.
That's right. He loves men.
Yeah.
Much like we all do. Yeah. We're all into men now.
I'm really into men.
Men are great.
I've gone back and forth. Last year I was a lot more into men, but lately it's been a little less. But I'm glad Carlos is here to get me into men.
Yeah, Carlos, get us into these men.
This joke is brought to you by the year 2011.
It'd be a lot more offensive if we did like this line of humor in 2011, I feel like. Because anyways.
Well, I said last week, whenever you brought it up when we were talking about Fifth Fest, and then it entered my brain, and I'm like, I didn't even look at the Holo Stars channel. It's like I only went to the Hololive channel to look at that stuff and completely forgot all about them. So
How could you forget the boys?
So I made sure I took note of it. I went to the Holo Stars channel this week to look, and there was 2 1-hour streams. That's it.
Yeah, I mean it's gonna be what it's gonna be. I like I said, I watched part of the karaoke stream. I thought it was really good.
That was it.
Yeah.
There was the 1-hour karaoke stream and a 1-hour exploring the expo stream, and that was the Stars involvement.
I will give Hololive a lot of credit for the fact that the Stars were in all the big key art pieces, though.
Yeah, they were everywhere.
So like, it's not like there's no exposure for them. It's just Hololive is very aware of the fact that they're targeted more for idol stuff, and like their female talent does a lot better than their male talent in general. And it's like, it's, funny because there's other companies that their male talent just does like gangbuster numbers above their female talent too.
Yeah.
So it's interesting. Obviously here, we tend to focus on female VTubers a lot more. It's not necessarily intentional, but it's where we end up falling a lot of the time. So.
It's just very sad because I looked at the numbers too, and like the Holo Stars had one 1 hour segment, for at least for free. I don't know if there was more in the paid section, and their one singular 1 hour karaoke that they had 1/10 of the views of every single individual video that Hololive did for Fifth Fest.
I guess, like, I can believe that pretty easily, though, frankly.
Yeah.
It's just one of those things where, like, the numbers are going to be what they're going to be. I'm not a doomer on the bros, on the stars, There's a lot of people online that just say, oh, they're just wasting money, just fold that side of the company already and, do whatever. But it's like, it's one of those things where, like, no, man, they're still good entertainers. They're still, like, enjoyable to watch. I checked out some Golden Bullet not that long ago, and he was pretty fucking funny. Like,
But I mean, regardless, their 1 hour segment that they had was really good. It wasn't like the big fancy 3D stage performance. It was literally just a bunch of, like, a handful of them sitting around in a karaoke room just having a good time for an hour.
I want to point out that I mispronounced his name. It's Gold Bullet, not Golden Bullet.
Cold Bullet, yes.
Gold Bullet. I realized I'm just stupid.
Stupid.
But yeah, no, I watched the karaoke. I thought it was really good. You also like Haka's performance?
Oh yeah,
dude, it was
he did.
baller.
It was so good.
I loved how the JP Bros were just like not sure exactly what to do or say during that because he was just screaming to some metal and shit.
He was doing the Attack on Titan, one of the many openings.
Rumbling?
Yeah.
Yeah,
Yep.
that's a good song.
He was so good at it.
Yeah. It was really like a solid performance too. So.
Yeah. And I think Octavio was there too.
My boy.
So they were the two EN representation for the stars.
My dear sweet boy.
Yes. The new twink on the block. Oh, go ahead.
It's important.
Oh, it's fantastic. I didn't say it in a bad way.
Okay.
Listen, you got a problem with twinks. You got a problem with me. I suggest you marinate on that.
I suggest you put that in the oven for 6 hours and let it sit. Bitch.
You think Altair's point of view is now looking Octavio in the eye? Are we going to have to cut this?
No, yours was fine.
Okay.
I'm struggling to come up with one that's tasteful. Let's not.
Let's not walk away from it.
We're never going to shake the allegations.
Nope. And that's fine. You hear what you want to hear, but we love all the folks involved in this. It's all just fun and games, folks. Anything else, though, from the Holostars that you want to point out, talk about?
I mean, it was just a really, really nice... It was a completely different atmosphere from the rest of the festival. Because this was just like a nice chill section where they were just having a good time.
It's just bros hanging out,
Yeah.
Singing, dancing, having a good time.
Having a good time.
Yeah.
All right, so that's really cool. I'm glad the guys had a good time either way. And like I said, I'm a supporter of the boys, and if nothing else, then in theory sometimes, but practice when I can be.
Yeah.
It's hard to keep up with everything, All right, moving on. AkioAir, which is a VTuber agency, or was at this point, is officially gone.
They were the ones that got in a little bit of hot water there a few months ago for hiring a minor and trying to cover it up.
Yeah, so to recap this really quickly, AkioAir was a VTuber corporation. They had it in their rules specifically that they did not hire anyone under the age of 18, or at least anyone considered a minor wherever they were.
Yeah.
And then they literally broke that rule and hired a minor. And there was a lot of confusion at first because the person that they hired had also tweeted about like drinking alcohol and things like that. And then it turns out that, yes, they're legally allowed to drink alcohol at the age they were in their country because it's some European country or something. I believe.
I don't know where she was from.
But then it turns out that they were still technically legally a minor either way, so they hadn't broken any laws themselves, but they were a minor legally speaking, which was again what most people were concerned about in this situation. Yeah, if you say you don't hire minors, don't hire minors. That's just the rule. But this did cause a significant amount of controversy for this company. And it seems like they just sort of kind of spiraled after this and never really came up on top again. They just never recovered from it.
I mean, this just kind of led into a whole bunch of other controversies anyway, where they were just another one of these like new startup, basically cash grab VTuber companies.
Yeah, they had a lot of their talents graduate on bad terms, I believe, right?
Yeah.
And there were accusations of like I think payment issues or something was the thing that people talked about a lot with AkioAir.
Yeah,
there's look to False ID for all the actual good factual information is what I can say at this point. He's going to be the one that's going to be able to really inform you about the specifics of this situation. But yeah, are they trying to sue anybody? Do we know?
Not that I'm aware of.
Oh, that's good.
They just put a statement out saying just saying like we're officially no longer a company as of right now. So
parentheses, oops.
Yeah, I mean that's just the way it's going to be with a lot of these, unfortunately. Anybody can tell you that something like 2/3 or more of new businesses fail in a year, and there's been a lot of since the pandemic. VTubing was a giant boom. A lot of people came into the industry, and a lot of people came into the industry because they saw dollar signs, and they were like, "This is going to be a great way to milk money out of nerds," and it is.
It is.
But you got to do it right.
Fantastic way to milk money out of nerds.
Yeah,
goddamn right.
We didn't have it in the document, but that VNU, I think they're called, is going through some nasty stuff right now too.
Yeah, and that's just another one of these. Like we said, they're a smaller VTuber organization. They're a lot newer. They only happened about in the last year or two. Or a couple years at least. And it is just one of those situations where it seems like that one is kind of weird to me.
That one is
because they
currently going through some malicious stuff.
Yeah. Is that the one where the talent graduated and they were like, all right, we should settle this? And then the talent was like, I don't want to settle this. Just tell me what I owe you. And they were like, well, this is what you owe us. And it was like $500,000.
Yeah.
And then they were like, but we said we should have settled. like that's the funny thing is like when you look at it. And again, this is my take. I watched a video or two about it, but I'm not deep into it. But it sounds like the company was trying to give her an out and she was like, no, just tell me what I owe you. And then they told her and she was like, I'm going to the press about this. Like, it's like, why did you tell me what I wanted to know?
Well, I'm pretty sure that part of the reason that they even ended up that way is because apparently the contracts that they signed were 3-year contracts.
Yeah, I can believe that. That's a long-ass contract in the entertainment world, though.
That is insane for this type of entertainment where so many of them don't even last 3 years.
Yeah. Again, it's a weird situation. I'm reserving most of my judgment on that because it wouldn't, like, never trust a company to not fuck you over, but also never trust an individual to not make a bad move or two. You know what I mean? Like or
to lie and stretch the truth.
And that's the other thing, especially on the internet when it comes to clout is my biggest concern because a lot of this, it's a clout-based entertainment medium.
Yeah.
Basically. You know what I mean?
Yeah, but I don't have any real trust for this company, so.
Yeah, this one's just like, do more research than we've done so far in VNU and see where you come out on it. This one was just kind of weird for me when I heard about it. I was like, I don't know who I'm going to... This is one of those ones where it's very he said, she said, and it's kind of confusing. So, I don't know. But again, AkioAir was where we started with this. They're out, and that one, I don't have any problem with that. They obviously had been fucking up, bro.
Yeah.
So that one I'm not tore up about, frankly. That one, they fucked up big enough that I'm like, wow, you kind of made your bet on that one. Like, you literally wrote a rule and then broke it immediately. What the fuck, guys? Like... It's like you're not even trying at that point.
Welp.
Just seems to be what it is. Any other thoughts on AkioAir or the VNU situation? Any of that stuff?
Nah.
I'm not going to follow the VNU stuff real close. And AkioAir, I'm just kind of okay with them being gone.
Yeah, like I said, like I try to keep up on a few different sources. All of us here are pretty big on False ID and his stuff. His reporting is usually rock solid. We tend to turn to him for what we would consider facts, and it's one of those things where it's like he talked about VNU, and I was like working on something while listening to it, so I caught like half the information. I probably like have half of it wrong, frankly. So take whatever I said with a grain of salt. Like I said, it just seemed like kind of a weird one for me. So. All right. Next up, though, we've got another weird up and down situation. This one has swings and roundabouts for sure. It's Idol Corp, and they've gone through some weirdness recently, frankly. And I've got some thoughts on this one too.
It was something that was supposed to be really good, and then a swing came out of nowhere, and then just like hit them in the legs.
Yeah, just completely. They just crumpled them.
Yeah.
So basically the biggest thing that has come out of this is that one of their talents from Idol EN, Pochi Wanmaru, has graduated. Pochi's been gone for at least a month.
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah.
Like, from what I heard, it was closer to 2, but
yeah.
Either way. Yeah, but basically just been inactive, on vacation, whatever you want to call it, just away from all VTubing activity. This ties in lightly with, or I don't know how lightly actually, because I know it ties in with Riro Ron and that whole situation where she was fired.
That's more on the speculation side for people that were, because some of this involves actually just following their private accounts, which I don't really do.
Gotcha. That was one of those things that, so either way, it's a conversation point, but it's not something that we've confirmed, or I guess is what we'll say for that. Yeah.
Yeah. I don't know. Just Pochi put a statement on her private account, and it got deleted within like a day, so I didn't even get the chance to read it. But she was saying a bunch of stuff about the company that wasn't looking so good, and
it was pretty accusatory, frankly.
Yeah, and it got taken down, and I guess the company had contacted her and worked things out with her, and the graduation was one of the results of them talking with each other. But it kind of seemed like there was just some misunderstandings between them. That she put another statement out later on her private account, just basically saying like, yeah, she put a lot of things in her original statement without thinking or confirming anything with the company first.
Yeah.
Part of the problem was just literally they were not talking to each other.
Like, and this is the thing is, so Pochi spent some time not VTubing and wanted to graduate, right? That's basically where we were at.
Yeah.
And during this time, Pochi also had moved from one country to another. And before any of this had happened, there was a donathon to raise money for Pochi to be able to move from one place to another. After this whole transition took place, and after the donathon finished and she moved, basically she was going to graduate, was what it was coming down to. There was some disagreements between Idol management and her, and she posted like a Google Doc with a bunch of information about where she was at, what her side of the situation was. And it basically came down to, yeah, they weren't talking to each other, is what it sounds like. Because literally the next day they were like, she was like, yeah, I'm graduating. Everything's fine. We worked it out.
Yeah, the very next day.
And Idol, and this feels like literally she just like, she got worked up about it, which is fair. These things are easy to get worked up about. And she sort of went off on it, and then somebody from Idol called her, or she called them, and they were like, bro, what the fuck are you talking about? And then they just kind of sat down, hashed it out. Literally the statement from Idol was that we wish her the best of luck and we're sad to see her go.
Yeah.
Her redacted, and then she redacted her original statement and then said, yeah, we worked it out. Sorry, it was my bad, or whatever happened. But that was just like a weird thing where it seems like she went off, Idol called her and was like, you can leave whenever, bro.
What were you thinking was wrong? We're sorry.
And again, it's easy to get stuck in your own head about these sort of things for sure.
Yes.
So all of this is this is just the humanity at play here.
This is genuinely surprising for me. One of the few times, I think this is one of the only times I've ever actually been on the company's side.
Yeah.
because in the graduation statement they specifically say it's like, yeah, there is misunderstandings. I guess she hadn't gotten gotten her donathon money yet, and they're like, well, she hasn't really done a lot of her donathon goals, but she's also graduating.
So if you want to refund,
you can contact us. We'll refund you. Anything that's not refunded will still be going to her as if like how it should have been originally. So she's still getting the money, whatever happens to be left over after refunds.
And I'm just going to say, like, that was one of her original big complaints, is that she didn't get a lot of like the large lump sums of money from her donathon, but her donathon raised like 40K or something. Yeah. And so here's how that works. She moved countries, and a $40,000 check, even if it's a $10,000 check, is what she's getting at one time, which I think was what she said in her statement. She was like, it got hung up and I never got the money, and then nothing was ever done about it. And I'm like, this donathon was like a few weeks before you moved. And then like, so you've changed countries. Banks are going to be suspicious. Mm-hmm. It's a $10,000 or more payout. Banks are going to be very suspicious. It's going from one country to another. There's going to be taxes, duties, and fees based on all of that. This is not something that happens in a day. These sort of financial transactions usually, like, they can, don't get me wrong, if you have like, if you're at a well-known institution like Chase Bank from Manhattan, like, you can send money anywhere in the world in 20 minutes, I'm sure. But like, for a company called Idle Corp, in a country that's actively fighting a war, people are gonna look at it. They're gonna be like, well, excuse me, but what the fuck is this?
And just for example, if I try and whenever I deposit checks, like physical checks, onto the app, my bank's phone app, there's a giant warning on the app every time I deposit checks saying maximum limit $10,000.
Yeah.
If you want to deposit more, you have to go to a real bank to deposit that much money.
If you go into or out of America, at least at any point, they will ask you, are you carrying a sum of money larger than $10,000?
That's a legal amount of money.
Yeah. And that's the thing. That's usually the cutoff where they're just like, something's fucky. People don't walk around with like $10,000 or more just in their back pocket usually. Some people do. Some people have that kind of money. I don't. But yeah, again, there's a lot of reasons why the money could have gotten hung up, and like half the time it's just a clerical error and someone needs to go sign a paper. Yeah. You know what I mean? Like,
but I mean, honestly, the company has been trying to treat their talents really well. Yeah. Because for Pochi in particular, this was her second model. She got a brand new model, and this was her second donathon.
And that's the thing that I'm kind of just like, this is a little weird. Like, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like, she was given so much, and yet there was still suspicion. Like, I don't know.
Like, they treated her extraordinarily well, from what I can tell. And like, they were just like, yeah, fuck it, do another donathon. Like, come on, like,
yeah,
go, white girl, go.
Yeah, like, I don't know. So this whole situation, I'm just kind of like, I don't know. Idle Corp is they're the people that pay clippers. I don't think they're going to be hung up on the amount of money they're paying somebody. Yeah. They're giving people money just to clip their talent and post it. Like,
it's going to take a little bit more for me to think something's wrong with Idle, when there are just so many people who speak their mind who are good with Idle's management so far. And this situation just kind of reinforces it. It's like, oh, so that's how you deal with a graduation. I see.
And that's the thing, is like, we had a bad situation with Riro. This is not a great situation with Pochi, but it was resolved in a good, nice way. So that's good, at least. But
the only two negatives that we've had from them so far was when Riro graduated, and their merch is still utter garbage, and they're trying to work that out. Because I'm like 5 months late on getting my merch from them, and I'm just, it'll get here whenever it gets here.
Yeah. Well, that's the thing about like any VTuber merch company, though, is they wouldn't just fuck over the talent or the fans at any point, say that they're not going to deliver anything, and then close shop, right? That would be fucking crazy. Especially if it happened to like 6 major VTubers all at the same time, like Bao the Whale and Amelie and
Who would do that?
Shy Lily and Camilla and
Who would do that?
genuinely, what the fuck, bro? Like, it's one thing to like fuck up your business. It's another to fuck over everyone that like cares about your business.
What was the name of that company anyway?
There was like 3 of them all at once. That were just like, we're out. Like,
anyway.
fucking pull the parachute, boys. Anyways, at the end of the day, what this comes down to is there's a disagreement between the talent and the company. The talent gets to walk away. The company wishes them all the best. And it seems like everybody's at the end of the day, at least okay with themselves.
That's a graduation, boys.
There you go.
Can I just say a weird thing? This is a weird detail for me to get caught up on.
Mm-hmm.
I wish there was more graduations where we at least got the cool concert and got to say goodbye. It feels like the past 10 graduations have just fucking sucked.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like, where's the closure?
Pomu had a good one.
Yeah, thank you, Pomu.
Yeah, Pomu was probably the last good graduation, and even though then that hurt a lot.
Even then, she quit, and we figured
Unrelated to Pomu, there's this person on Twitter that I've been following recently. Deerskin is how they don't pronounce their name, but they do pronounce it some way. I don't fucking know. It's based on an idol thing. And they've been doing some really cool stuff. They got to hang out with some really neat people.
Yeah.
They hung out with a really famous cosplayer the other day and apparently recorded a dance music video, and that's worth checking out in the immediate future, hopefully.
I wish I had any relation to VTubers at all.
Sorry, I just get excited about things I like sometimes.
Jesus Christ. Okay, next subject.
Well, that's okay. It's time to move on to the smaller stories. Anyway.
We weren't quite done with the idol stuff.
There's another
actually.
idol core subject, though.
No, we're talking about news bits now. Okay, fine. Go ahead. I did skip over part of this, didn't I?
Yeah, because this was the good part. That was what we were supposed to talk about. That happened a few days before Pochi. This whole situation with her happened.
Listen, if it bleeds, it leads. And this is good news, so we're not going to talk about it. We're a doomer downer podcast, right?
Yeah.
All right. So what has Idle Corp been doing that's great?
The CEO put out another one of his semi-regular updates, just greatly expanding the amount of like monetary support for their talents.
Yeah. This is like great news. It's fantastic. He laid out how they're spending their money on their talents and what they're providing for them.
Yeah. New updates. Every talent is getting a credit card. They will be allowed to buy whatever they want with this credit card as long as it's related to their streaming. And the real kicker for this is they will not be required to get management's permission to use this card.
Have fun, Rin.
There's no way. We can't beat this back.
Rin's going to spend the entire company profit quarterly.
She's getting a $1,000 limit. Just her.
Everybody else, $2,000. Her, $50. That's where you start.
For the last time, Costco has almost nothing to do with your VTubing activities.
There are some specifics that are really interesting.
That's just one of the like 4 different things that they added.
Yeah. So there'll be a quarterly budget for each talent of $1,500 or 20% of the quarter's revenue, whichever's higher, which is really nice for them.
Yeah, so people that are not getting the numbers will still have a minimum that they get. Higher performers will be able to get more.
And there we go, which is nice. It's proportional, if nothing else. There's an additional quarterly budget for each generation of talent, $1,500 per talent to be used for group projects. So this is a separate sum that is on top of the other amounts of money that they're given, which is really nice. So basically, if they have a generation of 5 people, that's $7,500 that they get extra every quarter for group projects.
Yeah.
So that's pretty solid. That's awesome, actually. All Donathon expenses will now be paid in full by Idol rather than the talents themselves, which is fucking awesome because, like, it's one of the weirdest things about Idol-based companies is a lot of them have the talents pay for their own stuff.
Yeah. He specifically put in this that their move for this is specifically that Idol will no longer be using donathons for profit. That it will be purely for promotion on the company side. The profit will be only for the talent.
Very nice.
God damn.
And then finally, there's a new secret project that has been teased.
Yeah. I'll have to keep an eye out for that.
Always very nice to have. There's always new things on the horizon. Didn't they say this is the idol? This is the company, right? Or was it Phase Connect? Because I confuse the two far too often. Where the CEO is like, we have a major announcement every month, more or less.
I'm pretty sure that was Idol.
I think it was Idol, yeah. So there we go.
Kind of Idol's vibe.
Fishman ain't out here making promises like
Happiness.
Aviel is.
Now he's too busy putting Pippa's socks on.
Yeah. Fishman in socks. Close your eyes, picture it.
No.
It's beautiful.
Fuck you.
You can now never close your eyes.
That's true. He'll just be waiting right there in the back of your mind.
Fuck.
Can we go to the news bits now?
Yeah.
All right, I'll quit jumping ahead. We'll go to the news bits. Onward and upwards and downwards and roundwards to the news bits.
And Squidward.
SpongeBob. It's my best Squidward. It's the only one I got. It's not good, but it's my best.
Here's my Squidward.
Go on.
Society has beaten me into a pulp.
I like mine better. Ame's back from Japan.
Welcome back from Japan, Ame. I'm glad you got here.
Okaeri. That means welcome back. She's moved back in with her family, which is nice. It's cute. I like it. Hopefully that's a good living situation and you enjoy the company of your fam. Mm-hmm. She welcomed herself back to Vtubing and being with her family with chatting and unarchived karaoke. I caught a little bit of the karaoke, actually. It was really nice.
She always has such a fun time with it.
Ame karaoke's are fucking unique.
They are slightly unhinged, one might say. Quite lovely. I tuned in and it was some classic dad rock.
Her and Fauna have the same brain cell when it comes to karaoke.
Yeah.
Like they're not exceptional singers, but they are going to have a good time and perform for you.
Not the greatest singers, but they have the greatest time. And that's more important. That's the thing, is like karaoke's supposed to be fun. Like it's Western folks, we tend to get caught up in whether our singing is good or not. Whereas karaoke isn't about that. Karaoke's about enjoying the shit out of your time.
It's because talent shows rotted our brain into thinking every such perception of ourselves must be marketable.
True.
You can't just sing. You need to be American Idol singing. And if you don't sing well in American Idol, you get laughed at by Simon. You don't want Simon Cowell types to laugh at you. And Randy to go, that was all right.
I miss Paula Abdul.
Yeah. Clay Aiken.
Yes. Other people that were involved.
Amelia Watson in America's Got Talent / Idol.
Tell me, Ame, what's your talent?
One time.
See, I would have fully expected just... that's good, Ame. We like that here. So yeah, anything else about Ame being back? It's just aside from Ame cute.
Ame back.
I look forward to Miko weirdly making out with you in the future. You ever seen that clip?
I think I have.
Where Miko like turned her model around and just was like making out with a cardboard cutout basically of Ame. It wasn't weird. It wasn't weird.
It's even less weird when I do it. Don't worry, I deleted the security camera footage in the Walmart. So they don't know I did it.
Why was there an Ame cutout in Walmart?
Because I brought it.
Oh, that's good.
Any further questions about this Walmart's incriminating, just so you know. Now you're a part of it.
A tour's nose.
Fuck, that's
That's
not fair. That's not fair.
There's a few key phrases that I know will make Cameron laugh every time.
Chat per one, being the auteur.
Being the auteur. This is joke.
Sweat droop.
Sweat droop.
Nose blood.
If you
Doing the bathing.
Okay. Basically, just quote Jello Apocalypse. There's an 80% chance Cam's gonna bust it.
He's my sense of humor and personality.
Oh God, I do like Jello. He's fucking funny, dude. Hantaro Bridge needs to come back or whatever. Zeta, Vestia Zeta of Holo ID Generation Hero, did a 3D party.
Oh.
This wasn't a 3D live. This was a mini 3D party. So this generation has their own set of chibi 3D models, and they've got weird wiggly wobbly arms
I have never seen them.
and existences. Anyway, this week is also the second anniversary, I think, of this generation. I don't know. But they're doing a week-long thing. Also, I think I said this was Generation 3. Is that right? I don't even remember anymore.
I'm pretty sure it's Gen 3.
You said hero, so.
Okay, so I think that's right. But yeah, so Zeta did a mini 3D party. It was fun. She sang some songs. She did a bunch of skits and just showed off stuff that she can do with her 3D model, which was really cute and fun. And then she sang a few songs. She sang Sign Wabi and Tsukinaka Dame Nahito and a few others. Some basic idol classics, you know, more or less. They were all really good. She's fun to listen to. She was having a great time, frankly, this entire time. Are you enjoying the look of her 3D model, Cameron?
She'd be looking like a little critter.
Look at her glasses.
She looks like she goes straight to the dry goods alley in Walmart and ruins everything.
Just breaking boxes with her fist.
I
and
want
face.
pancakes. Punches open a box, eats the powder, spits it out, leaves.
100%. So this was really fun, and this is actually part of an entire week of generational accomplishments for these folks. This, like I said, it's in celebration of their anniversary. So it's Zeta, Kaela, and Kobo. They all have their anniversaries this week. We're not going to have a lot of it to talk about, unfortunately, because a lot of it is happening after we record. But each of them has a day on their anniversary of their debut that they're doing, like a series of streams, and then at the end, I think on Thursday or Friday, they're doing like a big collaborative thing, I believe. There is a schedule out. I couldn't find it in time again, but I know there is a schedule out there of all the things they're doing for this week, and there's a lot of stuff. Zeta also got some new accessories and things. I don't think she got an entire new outfit, did she? Did you see that?
Later on, she had an accessory stream, like you said. I don't know if it's a whole new outfit. She has her little hood up, which I think is new because she did a slow scroll up. But yeah, she has like a little cute little hood outfit. She's got the high skirt. She's got kind of like a poncho looking thing. It looks like it's from a sci-fi RPG. She's got glasses. She has a Persona mask.
Very cool.
Persona 5 brain rot is real. Culture will never recover, but thank you for inventing jazz.
Oh my god, did she do a collab with Narissa the other day?
Narissa and Ravencroft playing Bread and Fred
Oh,
2
no.
weeks ago.
I refuse to watch that game. I can't do it. It makes me too angry.
I don't know anything about it.
I watched Crony, and I think Crony and Fauna, I think it was, played that.
Maybe.
I watched them play it for like...
Oh, I've seen a clip from Bread and Fred animate it. It's the one where Fauna goes, "Do you need help?" And Croy goes, "Nah, just fucking let me go. Just cut me down." Fauna goes, "Okay."
Yeah, that game unironically makes me very stressed, and I hate it. I can't watch people play it. It makes me angry.
This game ruined our friendship.
Well, that was the one that that greatly upset Crony. I don't think they made any progress in the entire like 3 hours they played that.
It was literally watching someone have a mental breakdown in real time. It was like, again, I think that's what ruined it for me, is like I couldn't actually enjoy it. So yeah, I mean, that's a fun stream though, probably just not for me, unfortunately. Anyway, I like Zeta a lot. I think she's really good. I need to watch more Zeta. She's awesome. And so this is a great chance to. Like I said, all three of these talents are going to have a bunch of stuff happening this week, so it's going to be worth talking about. Hopefully we come back around next week and we get to catch up on all the cool stuff that happened. Watame got a new outfit. It's a light and colorful outfit. It's very Iroha. Iroha has an outfit that looks pretty similar to this. I really like it. It's like a super, super cute streetwear kind of thing.
It's pastel.
Yes, it's very pastel. Just in time for Easter.
Oh my God.
Lamb for everyone.
Easter. Lamb?
Yeah,
You mean ham?
No, lamb.
Ham.
Lamb.
Nick, ham.
Cameron, lamb.
Bah.
You don't eat lamb for Easter?
No.
Why?
You eat lamb for Easter?
I mean, I don't.
I'm glad you picked that side.
This is good. But Watame is a sheep, so it's sort of,
Mutton.
mutton.
What was all that fighting for? Mutton.
Mutton. No. Mutton nutch. Cute outfit.
Unsubscribe. Unsubscribe now.
We're counterpoint. Subscribe. Anyways, it's a cute outfit. I really like it a lot. It reminds me of Iraha's one outfit. You got anything, Carlos?
It's cute too. I think it's cute.
Yeah, it's got the crop top shirt, very short skirt, just very
tiara
stylish.
shortness of skirt.
Yes.
Doing this. I like the little charm on her waist. That's like got a little heart. It's pretty cute. And I really, she's got like a string just tied around her leg at one point. Kind of like it. It's kind of hot, you know? It's kind of hot, man. Bro, it's pretty hot. It's pretty sexy, you know?
Yeah,
You don't have to agree. It's fine. I like her mismatched socks is all I'm getting at. I think they're cool looking.
Yeah.
Cam, any thoughts?
Yeah.
Just vibes? Head empty?
Yeah.
Axel got a new outfit.
Oh my god.
Black shoes, black cargo pants.
Makes the guy go.
So this one I haven't seen. I'll be real honest with you.
Oh, I think I forgot to put a picture for this one in, I think.
God
How
damn it,
could
Carlos, You're off the podcast.
Oh.
We'll just talk about nothing next week.
Oh no. Oh man, have you seen this thing where everybody's been playing Shashingo?
No.
By the way, like Narissa's playing it right now, that's why I brought it up. But it's a Japanese. It's a game that you take pictures and you learn Japanese. That's the entire point of the game.
That game.
Yeah, so you go around taking pictures and reading a bunch of signs in Japanese and learning Japanese as you go. And I think it is really kind of like, it's a neat idea. I looked it up. It's like $20 on Steam, right?
Yeah.
And so I was like really strongly considering just picking it up for my own. But I've just been watching like VTubers play it here and there. And I mean, like everyone's fucking playing this game right now. Like for some reason, like it just took off. I don't know if it just came live or if it just exited a beta or something.
I don't know. I haven't seen anything of it yet.
Yeah, it's making the rounds. It's the current like meta game. It feels like it's not on the same level as like Pal World and all of those others. But it's definitely up there as far as like what VTubers are playing currently. It is a very active game. All right, let's look at this guy with his goddamn Hot Topic fashion. Those are some sexy boots. He's definitely got the cargo pants. Those are not like cargo pants. Those are like trip pants, man. Those are straight out of Hot Topic. I'm not even kidding. Those are definitely trip pants. If you don't know what those are, Google the early 2000s. Early to mid 2000s, and you'll see them. There's something about that shirt that is like real good. I like the clip in his hair to keep his bangs up.
Yeah, keep his stupid bangs up.
Yeah, that looks good. That's a good look. He's a rocker, dude.
I like it with the coat off. But
It does look good either way.
I'm for this outfit. I want him to push me into a pool.
Call you a nerd.
Yeah. I ride on the back of his motorcycle. I'm like, where are we going? He's like, oh, you'll see. We get there. And we walk up. It's like, oh my God, is this a Best Western? It's like, yeah, they got a pool. Go look. Okay. Fuck you! And then he leaves.
Then he spits on you.
He spits in the pool.
What's on his necklace? Enhance. Oh, it's like some little mastodon or a rat. No, it's a little rat, looks like.
He's got a choker too that you can put on and off.
Oh, that's good. That's what he needs. Oh yeah, there's the choker.
I like his like cat ears hood too.
Yeah, it's pretty cute, honestly. I like it. It's a good design, honestly.
I'm going to scroll till I see a thirsty comment. Top comment from Axel Sirios. Oh no, the PP. Sad face.
Bro got the longest outfit reveal and it got privated immediately. What happened?
I guess it got privated on accident.
Amazing.
Yeah, he was really teasing this hardcore. I think this whole stream is like 2.5 hours long or something.
To quote a comment, bro yapped so hard.
He had a good time with this stream.
Hilariously, I don't see any thirsty comments so far. Just scrolling here. Most of them are just like, yeah, good job, bro.
Handsome boy. Thank you, Inka Mama, for blessing us. I think that's like because remember, we're gonna be seeing the boy lovers come out in the comments. The boy lovers are polite until they're in private.
Congrats on your new spicy outfit, Aniki.
Yeah. Oh, that person's writing a fic. They're writing a story. They're about to post it to Wattpad.
Oh my god.
Well, yeah, he had his original artist make this outfit for him. So
Hell yeah.
that's why he said it took him a year and a half to get this done.
All right, Cameron, I don't see anything thirsty enough. Better get in there. Start typing.
Hello, Daddy. This is the first time we've spoken. If I may be frank, your drip makes me wet. Send tweet.
Oh, excellent. Any other thoughts on Axel's new outfit aside from the fact that it makes him look like some sort of Euro trash fuckboy?
He looks like the Kingdom Hearts character that pushes you in the pool. Moving on.
There you go. That's what he looks like. He looks like those. What's the bad guy group in that fucking game?
Organization 13.
Yeah, he looks like all 13 of them. There.
His exact wording, and I quote, was, "I look like Square Enix."
Oh my god.
I love that he's aware.
I sleep
That's
on
my favorite
I
thing.
sleep on Axel too hard. He's really fucking funny.
I sleep on Axel because I have bed sheets with his face on them.
Normal behavior.
Let's move on. All right. And seriously, though, anything else about Axel?
No, man, that's it.
No.
He's a really great guy by all accounts. It seems like, and he's very entertaining. I do like him. So congratulations on the new outfit, Axel.
I'll see you at the Best Western, man. Update your schedule.
Happy New Year.
He's playing Metopia on Wednesday, the 3rd of January.
Impressive.
Looking forward to it, man. Though he did do a Zatsu 5 hours ago, so like he's active and doing shit.
Oh yeah, of course.
Maybe look elsewhere for his schedule. Moving on.
Perhaps the tweeter. Naza from Phase Connect. She's from before Phase Connect JP was a thing, but she is Japanese.
Exclusively.
Exactly. She says a few words in English, and it's always great.
Yeah.
But either way, she got a new outfit for her birthday.
Happy burb.
Happy birthday, Naza. This was a really cute stream. I actually got to catch some of this live. And yeah, it's basically a hoodie. She can turn off her hoodie, and she's got some other clothes underneath, which is basically just like a summer dress. It's very short. It has holes in it.
Yeah.
It's cute, though. It's very nice. She can also, if you don't know, Naza is a dragon. She can turn off being a dragon now, which is pretty cool. Like,
Yeah.
she has a toggle for that, which is freaking great. But yeah, aside from that, Naza is cute. She is goddamn cute as a button. So this was just a fun stream in general. Carlos, other highlights include no pants.
Yep.
Tell us about that.
No pants.
Well, that's good.
You just see her shirt, and that's it.
She did Collins, is that correct?
Yes. Yes, the new JP members called in and chatted with her for a while.
Well, that's good. Oh, there's
So-
Clara. Nice.
Yeah. So it's nice they're doing some crossover with their official JP branch now.
Dude, it only makes sense. She's the OG JP. Hey.
Yep.
And of course, believe it or not, there's merch.
Oh my god.
Cameron, do you want this one too or no?
Sure, I'm the merch man. But you're always free to take merch because it's so rare that you get full merch like this.
Here's the thing is I almost bought some of this merch, but I stopped myself.
Well, let me see if I can win you back over.
Hey.
First of all, from the Phase Connect store, which I think has a better shipping situation than we're used to, there's...
No, these are still all pre-orders though.
You
Just
still pre-order, they still have to make the fucking things. Calm down. Utane NASA 2024 birthday desk mat. Pre-order for $40. Buy now with Shop Pay, an app I actually kind of like. This mat depicts the art that she had shown on stream. It is her laid about on her bed. She has a little portable radio. She is just fucking vibing. This is not illicit. You get a little shoulder action, but you can explain that to mom.
she got the dogs out.
The dogs are out, but you know what? That's fine. Because
They're not the centerpiece.
you can't keep them in the kennel all day. There's no winning. I want out. Let's move on to something I feel comfortable about. The official new outfit, acrylic standee.
Yeah.
I'm assuming acrylic.
Yes.
Yeah, acrylic standee height 16 centimeters.
That's a significant sized standee, isn't it?
Mm-hmm. But I heard from
Pretty
some
good.
people half as big is still just as good. Yeah, Nick laughs at the penis joke.
Boy, let me tell you about how the sun comes up in the morning and I laugh at dick jokes. Like,
Listen,
simple man.
it makes you more beautiful to me.
Thank you. I'm glad.
There's also a birthday Kia chain. That's right. Your keys are safe now. Before they were in danger.
This keychain is so cute, it makes me want to cry and scream and break something all at the same time.
Have you ever wanted to own a product that brings a man to tears?
It's so cute. Oh my god. It's just Chibi Nasa, and it's just so fucking adorable. God damn it.
Have you ever seen a light box at a convention and thought, great, I don't want to take care of that all weekend? Well, now you can just order it and have it go straight to your house with the NASA 2024 birthday light box.
I actually kind of want that.
For $45, which is a small investment in a Red Lobster meal, you too can
The captain's catch?
Indeed! And look what this captain has caught. A light box for $45, featuring the art that you have come to know and love in such previous bangers as Standee and Desk Mat, and in future product yet to be seen. It's made of wood and acrylic, thank the Lord. It's USB powered, so keep that in mind. I don't think there's batteries in this bad boy.
We can fix that.
Okay, we will fix that. We will fix that. Email us.
Please.
We will modify your VTuber merch. There is also the birthday bundle, which is all the things, but together. There might be something else to the bundling. There's a diorama standee, which I think is just like a middle ground between the light box and the art and the desk mat.
Phase Connect likes doing that with their bundles.
There is also probably
The bundle includes a birthday wallpaper download.
so that's why you'd want to go for it, to get this art that you have seen in so many other places and become enamored with. There is also my favorite product on this list, the NASA 2024 birthday phone case. It depicts a very pleasing aesthetic. Sunset oranges slowly drizzling down into the purples of night, with stars dazzling, and 3 Z's emblazoned in the lower right-hand corner.
It also has her horns and a star.
They cover everything from iPhone 15 to iPhone 14 in all varieties, and I hope you have a Galaxy S24. Because that appears... Oh, there's more. There's more. I'm scrolling. Galaxy A14, Google Pixel 8, and Google Pixel 8 Pro.
Yeah, they have quite a few different phones you can get this for.
Yeah.
It's actually a very wide variety, which is really nice to see. This is what I almost bought.
The phone case.
Yeah, I really like this phone case.
It's really pretty.
I love this phone case, actually. I think it's fantastic.
And it has a design I really like, which I think we've gone about before, where you can be stealthy about it.
Yeah.
I like items that aren't stories. You can just have them in your life.
You can, if you know, you know, but if somebody asks, you can be like, it's just a cool design.
Yeah, I don't know. I feel like this hat brings up questions.
You're paranoid. It's fine. People are just going to think you really like animals. Not in a weird way.
Man, I love animals.
That's what fauna means. There's flora and fauna.
Yeah.
Plants and animals.
Man, I love Sarah's Fauna from Hololive English Promise.
Back in my day, it was
oh, Hololive Boomer.
We can be those now. It's fine.
We can. We're so cool.
I guess the real question, though, is if I order this phone case, which coffee should I order? Does NASA have a flavor of coffee? I'm sure she does.
She does.
There it is. Found it. All right,
it-
I'll have to order that too.
Is it sold out?
Nope.
Okay, because last time I tried ordering Face Connect stuff, her coffee was sold out, and only hers. So
Why?
Uruka's is in stock too. You can have Spit Bear coffee. Is Pippa's in stock? It sure is. I like how Pippa was literally like, bro, my coffee tastes like garbage. Please don't buy it. Just like, Jesus Christ, Pippa. Oh my god. Ooh, do you think the Panko coffee is an Italian roast?
I don't know.
Cameron, thoughts?
I'm researching why they have so much coffee.
Oh, they're a coffee company. They just have VTubers too.
So I know I'm going to research the core company. We're going to have an expose.
All right. So either way, this is Nazana's birthday. Happy birthday to Nazana. This is Naza's birthday. Happy birthday, Naza. And yeah, this was all really cute. God damn it, I want that phone case. What is this link that you've left here very suspiciously? What the fuck is this?
I caught one of her other streams. I had no idea what she was saying or doing. She had a she had a picture of a bunch of Star Wars characters, and I think what was going on was that she knows literally nothing about Star Wars and was trying to explain what the characters were.
Barbara. Oh my god. Shanks, judge of the universe, creator of the Force, ended the war.
Tag yourself. I'm Picard. I'm greedy and scatterbrained.
I have to be Nick because that's my name. Mace Windu? No, that's Nick. Parents who raised the protagonist and also a nursery school teacher.
Okay,
That's
fine.
Me.
I'll be Nick's wife.
Good lord. I love the fact that C-3PO is named XJ9.
There's something magical how it took her an hour and 11 minutes to do this.
Fucking love NASA. Ada, a pet I missed on the side of the road. Oh, this is a really good graphic. Geisha, queen resurrected from the grave. Okay. Solid, by the way. Absolutely fantastic. All right, any other thoughts on Naza and her birthday and her new outfit, which is cute?
No thoughts in general.
Excellent. Panko is back from being sick. Yay!
Yay.
She finally got over eating pineapple on pizza.
Good.
Kind of.
Kind of. She had acid reflux,
Yes.
and the doctor told her not to eat things like pineapple.
Yes. Right before she got sick, she had a stream where she had celebrated and ate pineapple on pizza.
Yes.
Got sick, came back, and it's like, doctor told me not to eat pineapple.
Or any acidic food, I assume, like, tomato sauce. That probably didn't help either.
Whenever we're done with this story, I'm going to have an emergency update.
It's a good update. That's, I think, really all there is to it, though. I'm glad Panko's back. Panko is always really good. She's super entertaining. God damn it, she's such an adorable little raccoon. I like Panko a lot. I think she's great.
I like raccoons. I'd like to make friends with a raccoon that doesn't try to bite my eyes out and also is more interested in harming me than eating my Fritos.
Okay.
It's difficult to make friends.
I can believe that sometimes. So what's this breaking story?
Ribbit, Frog Week. Stand back, she's frogging. Takanashi Kiara has come out a-swinging with a stream wherein she reveals emergency merchandise. That's right, Frogiwawa merchandise. You heard it.
So are you familiar
The
with...
universe spoke.
Are you familiar with Frogiwawa?
Yeah, to some degree. I don't know what started. I just know she fucking will not stop. She loves being a frog.
So Frogiwawa isn't Kiara. It's this evil version of a frog that just randomly every once in a while captures Kiara Takanashi and then takes over her channel for a week at a time and then disappears again. It's pretty great. Anyways, what's the merch?
This is Takanashi Kiara Frogiwawa beginners merchandise, available for ordering now until 04/30. That gives you about a month. You get the following. By the way, if you get the complete set, it comes with a poster. It's Frogiwawa with a gun.
Yep.
Parentheses squirt gun, most likely, but gun. First of all, you get the wobbling Frogiwawa keychain. Wobbling Frogiwawa, the speech bubble says insistently. I suppose it wobbles. It depicts her amongst the lily pads as though in some sort of circle. And of course, the Frogiwawa plushie.
God damn it.
220 millimeters tall, 165 millimeters wide. You can put the hood on and off, is how they chose to phrase it.
Oh my god.
And we're not done. The final Falcon Punch to the gonads.
No!
Ladies and gentlemen, the Frogiwawa hoodie.
I have to buy it. Yeah, I have to buy it. Oh, I just spent so much fucking money. Oh, fucking kill me. Keep going, Cam. It's fine.
Oh, that's all the merch.
They're not coming for you. They're coming for your wallet.
All right, okay. I'm gonna actually just we're filming this podcast in a fucking weird way, but it's funny, right?
Yeah.
But also, it's even funnier and more ironic because I literally bought an actual like. Okay, we're recording this podcast on a Game Boy camera. Is what we're doing right now. I bought a new, really nice fucking camera. Now, granted, it's not like a full frame. It's not an Airi. It's not something that's, you know, it's not a $10,000 camera. But it's not a camera I paid in the hundreds of dollars for. I'll put it that way. And that'll be making an appearance before long, which is great. It's fine. It's a hobby for me anyways. I really like taking pictures and making videos and things, and I think it's really fun. So this isn't something that's just for the podcast, but it's going to benefit the podcast a lot in the immediate term anyways. Point being, I spent a lot of money literally yesterday. To the point where I was like, it's going to take a while for the bank account to heal from this.
What do you want from it?
And they just dropped a goddamn Frogiwawa motherfucking merch pack for $110 plus shipping.
What all do you want from it?
I want all. Are you fucking kidding me? It's got a hoodie and a fucking plush. I need all of it, dude. Oh, the hoodie's $75 by itself. Holy shit. But it says Frogiwawa, and it has a Frogiwawa coming out of the hoodie pocket, and it's got big old ribbit eyes and shit. Don't you fucking dare.
Oh, it's too late.
Oh, you son of a bitch.
It's embroidered too. It's got the fancy stuff.
God damn it. It's so good.
Oh, I just got a notification from the shop app. You're good, Nick.
If you'll excuse me, we have to pause the podcast while I fillet my co-host.
Don't you fucking dare pause it. No, when the hoodie comes in.
Oh my god. Thank you, Cameron.
You're welcome, Nick. Thank you for buying an expensive camera. And a Game Boy camera.
It's been a weird week, guys. Ay. Welcome to Super Chats. All right, this is a lot to take in, but thank you everybody for everything. I'm just gonna go ahead and put on my KFP hat. Here we go. Further thoughts?
No, I'm glad Panko's back.
Yeah, me too. Oh god, I do like Panko a lot. She's fucking baller. God damn it. She's just one of those ones that she's weird enough, but I still like her a lot. You know what I mean? Like she's on the right side of unusual for me. You know what I mean?
Yeah, I was there for the chatting stream where she returned, and she said some really weird things I wasn't expecting her to say.
Yeah, I align pretty like straightforwardly with her though. I think she's really funny. Like the weird shit that she goes for, I'm just like, this is great. You know what I mean? Like, all right, moving on. Miori Celesta is singing the official OST Kingdom Come for an upcoming mobile game, Light of the Stars.
Yep, the music video for this is on her channel. So the full song, if you want to listen to it, 'cause she's an exceptional singer.
It's true.
Especially, you know, she's got this official gig now with, well, a video game company.
Yeah, she's really good at mixing too. She's mixed a ton of different VTuber music videos and stuff.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Listen. Singers are important and vital. It's great. Mixers are needed.
Yeah.
Desperately.
I think it was Uriko, if I'm not wrong, at one point. She just had her viewers submit a bunch of them, like clips of them singing, and then mastered them so they sounded good. And she was like, you guys don't understand what mastering actually, like how important it is. And so she literally had just her viewers submit stuff, and then she mastered it for them, and
Dude.
like it made an enormous difference. I
Yep.
believe.
It-
Like it's really cool.
I feel like my grasp on mixing and mastering is so like baseline. I'm genuinely ashamed of it, but yet you need to do it, or else your music blends in, falls into the back, or just doesn't work.
Did you listen or did you check out that Killia stream I sent you the other day? By
Which
the way,
one?
it was her. She was going through and talking about mastering and like providing examples. She was singing and then mastering it on the fly.
I think I glanced at and went, "That's great," and then I went back to actually mixing, and I was like, "Get back to this." Like for instance, I do have a stream that's on this docket that I have now liked, and I need to fucking get to ASAP. I love watching these music people work on their stuff and learning how they do stuff.
It was a really interesting stream for me personally because I don't have a firm grasp on that in that world. You know what I mean? I actually have one related to Miori Celesta story as well. She's updated her cutie mark. I'm sorry, her Oshi mark. The Brony to VTuber pipeline is real.
That way, every pony can understand you.
Exactly. Cupcakes. Anyway. So yeah, her Oshi mark is now 2 beer mugs clinking and a star.
Very fitting.
Good Oshi mark.
POV, you are German.
There you go. This is just something I caught today on Twitter. I thought it was neat.
Another quick little update regarding her. She says she's not going to be doing a lot of singing on stream anymore. She was going to try and move into improving her singing skills. So I assume that probably means no more karaoke to save her voice for when she's actually practicing.
Yep.
That makes a lot of sense, frankly. I would also like to point out, I have one other sort of news bit that I'd like to talk about a little bit. And that just comes back to the Socks Vtubing company. If you're not familiar with Fork of Cows, and I think I talked about this off and on a few different times here, and I'd like to actually sit down and really focus in on like some of the details of it, because there is the more that this evolves, the more interesting it becomes. But yeah, Fork of Cows has a VTubing company. As it turns out, they've already selected their talents. They had their auditions a while ago, and the talents are selected, which he has reconfirmed today. And there's a preview image up. Have you seen this?
No.
So there is a preview image on the official Twitter for the Socks VTubing company. And it's just a set of eyes. But I'm excited.
All right.
Yeah. And also he has promised hags. So I'm excited even more. I like hags. Also, as part of the Socks VTubing company, they have an official cook. His name is Steve.
I was not expecting this joke to go this far, but I don't know if it's a joke anymore.
Yeah. Oh, it's actually not a joke. They hit 14,000 followers today, and he was just like, he actually had to put out a real tweet that was like, "Thank you. Our auditions are closed, and we've chosen our talents. We're working closely with them to provide everything they need for a fantastic debut. Stay tuned for more information." He also provided Steve's egg sandwich recipe because they hit 14,000 followers on Twitter. It's bread, fried eggs, parentheses 2, unagi sauce, and Kewpie mayo.
2 eggs. That's 160 calories.
It is, yeah. I think the Kewpie mayo is probably also 160 calories.
If you're lucky.
And then he said, following up on the egg sandwich, "Seriously, make it and tag us." And people have. Apparently, it's pretty good.
It's it's pretty straightforward.
It's 2 eggs
Guys,
and unagi sauce.
I just put ham between bread. I think I'm on to something. What is the CIA's number?
That's a good question, Pippa. So yeah, the more this goes on, the more excited I get for Socks VTubing company, because also, again, based on that preview image, it is real, and I'm actually excited for it.
Which hag are you going to manage?
I should fucking message him and be like, if you make me a manager for this company, I will do anything you ask of me.
Florks, here's my podcast.
Yeah.
Are you
pretty much.
of the cows still?
Oh, he's always the Fork of Cows.
Would you like to come on the podcast / get promoted to an audience of a couple?
I'm just saying, out of between this and the porno VTubing agency that's coming up, like, I'm more excited for this one right now. And I love porn.
Nick, go back in time. Go back in time.
To when?
I don't know, like some point in your youth. Did you ever think you're going to tell a Game Boy camera you like porn?
A man can dream. A boy has the right to dream.
With apologies to Mr. Miyamoto.
Miyamoto-san. Go sorry.
Such toys you made, but what awful games we play.
Oh my god. Let's just talk about what we liked as far as stream moments this week. What do you guys say?
Yeah, let's start with discussing music from this week.
Fine, we'll talk about music. I definitely didn't skip that accidentally. What am I doing? I keep fucking skipping stuff this week, don't I?
Something just seems off about this episode.
Yeah.
Something's upsetting us.
You think I should sleep at night again?
I do too.
Yeah.
Let's sleep.
Hololive cover of Shunkan Heartbeat.
Oh my god. I
It's
know that song.
It's a good one. That's from Regloss.
I don't.
That was their like little preview debut song, wasn't it?
Yes, that was the first thing their first original song.
I have a suggestion for them. Whenever they cover Regloss songs, they should not call it They Become Hologs.
You know, I didn't want to really bring that up, if I'm honest. But it's not a great name.
Where did Hologs come from? I don't know, a hoe forest?
This is another one of those times where, like,
If I'm
Jack
pronouncing...
the world.
Break your XXX. If I'm pronouncing it wrong, DM me and tell me how to actually pronounce Hologs, Holo-G's.
Why isn't it just Hogloss?
Okay, Hogloss. What happened to my hog? I lost it.
Hoglogs.
I prefer Hogloss. Or even
good.
Hologloss. Just any... You have so many talents who read in English. You should run it by them. Like,
Yeah, that's frankly not that hard even.
They ran it by Marie and she went, that's a good name.
It's, yeah, basically. Okay, so either way, though, it's a good cover. It is Suisei and Marine and a bunch of others. I don't know. Who cares? No, it's Karone, Suisei, Marine, Okayu, and Mio. It's a good cover. It's solid. I liked it a lot.
Yeah, I really like that song in particular.
Yeah, Shunkan Heartbeat's a fucking banger. It's actually really, really good. And this leads into the fact that Regloss just released their second original song now.
Yeah.
And it is, what, Symmetry? Is that what it's called?
Uh,
Or is that a different thing that they did?
that should be their new one.
Okay.
Okay, video is privated.
That's not great. So maybe they didn't release their second original song?
I watched it last night.
Yeah. So either something's going on with that. Here we go.
Gaslit.
Nope, the video is set to private. Okay, now it's back. It's live back, guys.
We brought
Okay.
it back.
Either way, it's another really good song. The music video features a lot of real life elements and things. It's neat. I like it a lot. Thoughts on their new song?
It's definitely obvious that they're going for a specific style with their original songs. So I appreciate it.
Yeah, it's pretty similar to Shunkan Heartbeat in a lot of ways, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. So I do like it. I think it's really good. Frankly. There's one that I didn't get to add to the notes that I do want to highlight for a very similar reason to the Hogloss thing. Hologs. And that is the music video for Babacorn. Or no, the song's by Babacorn and it's called Pipapo, Pipipu.
Okay.
And it's I believe this is a cover by Hosho Marine and Shirakami Fubuki working together on this. I just think it's really funny to hear Fubuki sing Pee Pee Poo over and over. Because I have all... No, this is an original, apparently. I guess. It's not a cover. So you can now listen to this. It's on the official Hololive Japan YouTube channel. Please enjoy Pee Pee Poo.
Pee pee poo.
And pipapo. It's all up to you guys. Azki put out a cover of Sea Ghost. Carlos, tell us about that.
That was a nice chill song. It had a really, really good art of Azki for the video. Has a lot of neat like ocean effects and just imagery in the background. It's just a really nice, chill song and music video.
I like it. The key art is really pretty. I think that's a fantastic design.
Drop Dead Gorgeous.
Here's one that we've all heard. It's Marine's new cover
Yep.
of Dai's Iwasaki.
Dai's Iwasaki's the man,
Ah, okay.
and he's from Fake Type. The song is called Love Trap Be Junkie.
Ah, there we go.
So Love Trap would probably be the best way to refer to it. And I think it's them collabing. I don't know if it's a cover. I tried to do research when I saw this on the doc and I couldn't confirm anything, but I think it's an original.
Okay.
Either way, Fake Type has worked pretty often with some Hololive talents. We originally saw them in, I'm just going to lie and say Dog Street. Doggy God Street. But yeah, I think they even did Such a Wonderful Swing, or whatever that one was called. The one that the sheep did, Watame.
Oh, yeah.
So like every time there's like this ritzy one about a girl ruining a guy's life, it's him.
Heads up.
They have a type.
Well, this was a very, very similar music style.
Oh, 1,000%.
So as Watame's song, it had a really, really unique video in the back too.
Yeah, I love the art for it.
Yeah, it's got a very... It's like panty and stocking, whatever, that kind of animation style. You know what I mean? That kind of design language where it's like sort of simplified, but also over exaggerated. Think heavy outlines, that kind of stuff. It's a really cool design, though. I do like it a lot. It's got Marine dragging demons around on leashes, so good stuff.
It's a metaphor for the men she uses for their money. I read the lyrics and it's just straight up like, I'll take all your money and then you'll die.
Sick.
Now you're her treasure box.
Yeah, she went pretty all out, like on the nose with the lyrics on this one, honestly.
I mean, it's a little goofy. I think the lyrics are like a little bit too harsh for Marine. She's usually more of a girl failure. I don't believe Marine can string along anyone for more than 5 minutes.
Something will go wrong. It always does.
I think the most manipulation she gets done in a day is when she gets a large fry instead of a medium. She gets handed her soda. I said large. Oh, I'm so sorry, ma'am. It's okay. See you later, Yabba boy. Slurp. It's a good song.
Oh my god.
You know Fake Type when you hear it.
Mm-hmm.
It's got that swing beat, right?
Yep. And all of Marine's music videos are just fantastic.
They have to be. It's Marine. The most subscribed to female VTuber in Hololive on YouTube? Question mark. She's very
Nah,
supple.
Gura still exists, technically.
I think she's the most subscribed Japanese one right now.
It's either her or...
Yeah, on Japanese VTuber
Dakota?
on YouTube.
Okay.
Per Reddit.
Yeah, that makes sense. Marine is the absolute goat, though. Like, she's fantastic.
One of my favorite things about this video, though, I sent it to I have a couple other friends that watch VTuber stuff like outside of this podcast.
Oh my god.
Amazing.
I know. I sent this video to one of them, and his first response was, "Can I listen to this without my headset?" And I said, "Yes, you can this time."
Oh yeah.
Based on what? Either way, it's a good song, great video, all around a 10. Moona, Iofi, and Risu of Hololive Indonesia did a cover of Idol by Yasume.
They sure did. Clicks on video link. Appears to be private.
I think this is something with Carlos's links.
I might have failed my links this week. Because I think I was linking things from a playlist, and it might not like that.
That'll probably do that every time then. So yeah, how was it, Carlos? Tell me now.
It was really good. I mean, the covers of this have definitely died off considerably from last year, but there's still some of these popping up, and they're really good. They had their own little custom video for this, just with all the three of them. So very well done.
Yeah, it's one of those things where like all three of them are pretty damn great singers. So I
Yeah.
can't imagine a cover with all three of them is going to be not great. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Okay. That's more or less all the music. Any other thoughts on it?
Not perfectly covered.
Okay. Cover Corp. All right, now we're going to move on to favorite stream moments, yeah?
Yeah.
Tell us about Fauna's birthday.
Happy birthday, Fauna.
Happy birthday, Fauna.
Man, I love Fauna. So we entered the dungeon. There was some scuff at the start. Is that safe to say? We discovered she has no legs.
Yeah. She has no legs and turned into, Fauna just rolled with it and made it part of the show.
Yeah, she informed viewers she has no legs whenever new people came on. Right from the top, it's important to note, new banger alert. Fauna reached out to the person who did the Fauna Sweep remix, and we have a new remix at the front, Fauna FM, with a lot of original art for it, so it's like a secret music video in a way. The art's really stylistic. It's like heavy strokes. The outlines are thick. It's a little bit more like kind of gothic. It's like this middle ground between what Fauna is, which is cute and closet goth. I think it's safe to like, it's the kind of art where it's like, oh man, I see every line in the ear, and then the eyes are cute doll eyes, you know? It's really cute. It's another banger of a song. I love those stupid shitpost remixes so fucking much. I like the people who start with those, like Bee-Boo has that stupid little boo, 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 dang it at the start. Coco's really stands out to me still to this day. I think of it every time as like the hallmark for what a meme intro song should be.
Yeah, very high energy, very fast, very engaging.
So, Carlos, what was special about this stream right from the start?
So this was not just a regular birthday stream. This was a full-on performance for everybody, including all of the guests that came on to this.
Yep.
They all got to take part in part of the show.
So she has new assets. It's a little Dungeons and Dragons table, or as she liked to put it, a game table, because Dungeons and Dragons is trademarked by Hasbro. Gable. She was a game master. And she called in the call-ins instead of just doing the normal thing, going, happy birthday, here's a voice actor from Cameo. They were playing Fauna's Dungeon Master game where they had to battle a mimic.
The mimic that had stolen her accessories and newly found out also her legs.
I hate when that happens.
Oh, that's why she couldn't fight it herself. She didn't have legs.
She couldn't stand up for herself.
Oh. Oh.
So what would happen is guests would call in to be like, happy birthday, Fauna. Hey, what weapon do you want to swing at the mimic? And they would have to pick from an assortment of weapons. And they were all kind of shit posts. Mm. Sometimes the shit post was the person who called in. I don't remember who it was. It was probably Ina. Someone like reverse psychology themselves going, the stick.
That was Ina.
Yeah. Ina was like, mimic. Oh, I love Freeren. Okay, which weapon? I'll do the stick, because usually you don't suspect the stick. Fauna reveals the weapon damage. It's a normal stick. It's 1d2. She rolled max damage, though, which was great.
Oh, is that 2 damage?
2 damage. And I think Ame came on next, and she's like, I want to pick the bow. It's on fire. And Fauna's like, you should have paid closer attention. It's drawn backwards. It does damage to you. Like shitpost weapons, which I fucking adore. Ame was about to leave, and she's like, oh, man, I didn't damage the mimic. What happens? It's like, I don't know. I'm just going to make shit up if we don't win. I want my accessories. The DM's going to pull some nonsense.
She gave the mimic 50 HP, by the way.
Bad idea.
It's a goodly amount of HP right there.
Callouts include Shiori, Bijou, Fuamoko, Ina, Ame, Anya, Ollie, and Moona.
Yeah.
But that's not all, of course. But is there anything else you'd like to talk about from this part?
A couple little things. Fuamoko came on. It's like, I don't want to fight the mimic. We want to eat the mimic.
You can do both.
And also, so they didn't really get to do a whole lot to the mimic because one of the items that you could select was a frying pan. There was like 3 people that picked the frying pan.
God damn it.
It's so good for bonking.
The frying pan was actually just a frying pan with an egg on it. It healed the mimic.
God damn it. Grade them out when you're done, Fauna.
At one point, the mimic had like 55 out of 50 HP.
Game designers watching their players run into the wall over and over and over and over again.
Suddenly Dark Souls design makes a little more sense, I guess.
This is what being a game master is like. Guys, stop talking to the fucking goblin in the tavern. He doesn't matter. So she knows that pain well now.
This was just fantastic. And it just moved on to yet another equally good portion.
But important to know, once she defeated the Mimic, she got the accessories she needed, most of her little goth attire. She got a witch hat.
Yeah.
I'm so happy. Her witch hat's so fucking cute. I am here for the witch era. Let's enter the witching era. After that, she did a dungeon crawler with more guests. This time with Callie, the Moonster, and Narissa. Now, I didn't catch all of this, so I need you to lead a little bit if there's anything you want to talk about from there.
This was fantastic.
Oh, fuck. I gotta get back to it then.
It was Callie just being Callie, being grumpy and trying her best. Mume just absolutely being savage the entire time. And Narissa vibing.
Yeah.
Which is always great to see. You love when Narissa vibes.
Narissa's good. She's a good glue to any group because she just gets along with everyone, it seems. She's nice and chill. She plays along with jokes. She brings her own weirdness, and she can energy match for the most part. But at the same time, she'll always keep it low. She's a good glue because if you're calmer and you have a weirdo, she can vibe with both. She brings both people down to her level for a little bit, which always helps with collabs, especially these weird ones.
I don't know why it is, but when Narissa gets upset, it's like my favorite thing.
I guess because you hate stability.
No, it's just like whenever somebody says something and she's like, "Excuse me."
Okay. It's because her fucking excuse me so funny.
It's so strong, dude. Sorry, I just got taken with the fact I like Narissa a lot. Let's get back to the story at hand, shall we?
That's okay. We all love Narissa.
We do.
So
We all love Narissa. Won.
I'm walled, all right.
Let me get this. I'll go get the fucking squirt bottle.
So they explore the dungeon. They find various weapons. Like I said, I didn't catch all of it. I saw like Mume get like a weird one later on. I don't remember what it was. It was like huge.
It's a giant sword.
Yeah, it was so fucking big. It like went onto the game map from her little hut area.
Mume was like honestly probably the star of this again. Because she was just having a horrible time. Everything was going wrong and she was getting so mad. The other two were just moving on, and she was like stuck behind them. And at some point, they go to a shop. There's 3 items. They buy the 3. Like the other two buy like the 2 good items out of the shop. What's the one thing that left in the shop to buy? The Fauna hat.
Oh, the hat.
It's a good hat, I hear.
It's a really good hat.
Mume gets to the shop. Like, fine, I'll buy, I'll buy the Fauna hat. It's the only thing here, so I have to buy it. She buys the Fauna hat. It's like, what? So what does the Fauna hat do? Mume is now unironically and openly Fauna's favorite.
Yeah.
The entire time for the rest of this dungeon crawl, Fauna's just like, yes, my dear.
Yes,
my love. Yes, you get. She gets special treatment the whole time too.
Let's fucking go.
She like at one point she like rolls on the wheel, and the wheel like almost gets to like the next number, and Fawn's just like, you know what? I think that's the higher number.
Yes, let's go.
She just starts answering whatever questions Mume asks her to.
Okay. I slept on this. That's my bad. I watched the first half of this, and the second half I just didn't have time. To be honest, when I got to the second half, I'm like, I'm too fucking sad right now to watch this. I'll save it for when I'm in a better mood. I'm in.
It was so good.
Dude.
I just want to point out something real quick that just happened to me in real time. I had a tab open that I didn't realize was still playing, and it was Azki's song Ghost cover. And somehow through 3 autoplay jumps, I'm now on a Halo 3 ODST Easter eggs, Kazingo Boulevard. It's a 4:3 piece of footage of someone playing Halo 3 ODST.
Hello, Nick. So we here at YouTube, we've noticed your
The
viewing
algorithm.
history, it usually goes from cute girls to some other content and eventually lands on Bungie titles.
Yeah, sure.
Here you
fuck
go,
it.
bud.
Oh,
This
sorry.
appears to be your 2 prime desires and needs.
That's pretty much it. Yeah, that's it. Anyway, back to Fauna. Fauna's important. She is also
Faunster.
one of my needs.
So it's a great stream. And of course, we're not going to read through it because we're at the favorite stream bits, not news bits. But there was merch. I bought the merch. It's like a glass, some dice in a dice tray. Also, the fucking key art for this is some of my favorite, like fucking ever.
That's a sexy Fauna.
It's the same artist that did Advent art.
God, that's fucking why. Advent's nothing but bangers to fucking start.
Yeah.
Kieran's goblet.
Yeah, again, a goblet. I'm looking forward to my goblet.
Fauna number 1, 100% wide. Oh my god, it's so good. I do like the dice set. It's really cute.
I'm absolutely buying this.
Yeah. It's so fucking good, dude.
Just me here between two Fauna fans.
Fauna sweep.
If only her fans were called Ferns, because then I could be between two Ferns.
Don't worry. There's still hope for you. Like the next time you go to an anime convention. There'll be some free runs, but between them, you'll be between some ferns. That was a reach. Thank you all for watching. I'll see you next week.
I need to make that joke happen at this year at Otakon. All right. What was up next? Any more of the dungeon crawler, or are we good with that?
Just one final thing. You get to hear Mume call Fauna mommy.
Yes! Yes!
That's what we needed, apparently.
The relationship was always more sisterly to me.
Well, things change over time.
Anyway, next up.
Next up on the docket.
Fauna has beaten a difficult game about climbing.
Yeah, I know. She beat again over it forever ago.
Yeah, but this is a different one. This is a difficult game about climbing.
Okay, what's it called?
It's called a difficult game about climbing.
Oh no, my confusion has led to a bit.
This is the new game by Bennett Foddy.
It is not by the same guy.
No.
Kidding.
Good try. Good try.
Damn it.
He's doing that hike
It is.
game.
It is directly inspired by him.
Yeah, very. Why? Why did Quap become a genre? Fucking why? We could have stopped at Octodad. 2 are enough.
Just be glad we're past the Happy Wheels time of YouTube.
I'm gonna look dead in the camera right now. I have to have a come to God moment. The Happy Wheels era was the worst era of YouTube.
It was. You'll find no arguments here. Anyways, how did Fauna do with this game?
Took her a few hours. I only tuned in for her final stream where she was on like the final leg of the game. Took her 3 hours to get through it. And yeah, it loops back up and you start at the beginning again after you beat it. And Fauna immediately went in to start trying to speedrun it.
That sounds that's Fauna. That sounds very Fauna. Yeah.
She loves these kinds of games.
I love people who have strangely specific talents. So her strangely specific climbing game talent is very charming to me.
You know who I watched play this game? Naza.
I didn't even know she played it.
You know who I've watched a weird amount this past week? Naza. I watched her play a difficult game about climbing. I watched her birthday thing, and I also watched her open Pokemon cards. I don't know why Naza's on my timeline, but I'm subscribed now, so whatever. She got one of her chase cards immediately. It was a pretty good stream. I liked it. By the way, just saying. So yeah. Anything else about Fauna playing this game?
It's a good time.
Yeah.
Grasp it firmly.
There was somebody that I was watching actually that it was really funny because it was a FaZe Connect member. I wanted to say Urika, but I checked and it's not her, so I don't know who it was, but they were playing this same game and they were like, I don't know what to fucking do. Let's see what Naza did. And they just like brought up Naza's stream and we're watching her play it. And then they were like, oh, that's what I got to do. And then they go back and play for a little while again. It was pretty entertaining, pretty great, honestly. Airi has played Fire Emblem Randomizer with 3 others. Sayu, Synchronicity, Cleo, Aete, and Rennie.
Is it this video titled First Time Playing Fire Emblem 3 exclamation marks, or is it FE8 Randomizer Hag Emblem Day 1?
It's the Hag Emblem one, I know for sure, bro.
The randomizing Sacred Stones, which is
I think the one I watched was the playing Fire Emblem first time.
Oh, was it?
Yeah. Did they do? They might have had more than one stream of this. I don't know.
Wouldn't shock me, frankly. This seems like a very cool idea.
Oh,
so like,
I think my YouTube's glitching. Because the top comments about fake type and it's been pinned by Daisawaski. Every once in a while, my YouTube glitches in fun, entertaining ways. Usually it's just the titles being mismatched with the thumbnails.
Yeah, that's always
So one
good.
time I was like, war breaks out and it's a photo of Gura.
Yeah.
This time Daisawaski has pinned a comment on her video. Also, she has no YouTube channel or subscribers. Also,
Things
she's
are
streaming right
going well.
now.
Things are going really well.
Ignore me. I just thought that was funny.
Anyway, how'd this go for Airi?
Not well. But it's a randomizer, so it genuinely does not go well for you.
Mostly the point. Yeah, first time playing Fire Emblem's the one where she's hanging out with some other ladies, it looks like. Yeah, there they are spinning.
Yeah, that's good.
Oh, my favorite Fire Emblem character, Bragwet.
If they were they all streaming this together?
Whoa, this randomizer's fucking nuts. Fado's a starter unit. I love Sacred Stones.
It completely randomizes like who you get and who you fight and what weapons you find and get.
Lion, what are you bitching about? Fado's over here. He's fine. Dude, Garrick's a Wyvern Lord based.
Yeah, it was hilarious watching this, honestly, because Airi had no idea what was going on. She had to have all the others explain to her what was happening and what she should be doing.
Let's see what happens in a later. I should probably do a randomizer myself at some point. I started a replay of this game. I don't know what happened.
Is this the DS one?
No, this is the last GBA one. You had
What was?
you had
I was
the two
thinking of
blade-
Shadow Dragon. That's right.
yeah, you had the two blades with Eliwood and Roy, and then you got this one. Then they were done with the GBA era.
Yeah.
And then you got the DS era, and the GameCube/Wii era. AKA Fire Emblem, why isn't this fucking selling? Oh my god, please help us.
Fire Emblem. These games are now very expensive. I used to have Path of Radiance.
I had Radiant Dawn.
I gave it away.
I gave mine away.
If you know how much that game is worth, you know, are now mad at me for doing that.
I think I have that one somewhere.
Oh, it's not worth anything. I'll give you $20 for it. By the way, if you have any GameCube games, anybody watching, they're probably worth money now. Most of them are. So Airi, anything else about Airi, I guess?
It was just entertaining. This is like a 6-hour stream, so
Yeah.
it would take you a while to get through it. I didn't watch the whole thing. The big thing that I got from this was just that she was collabing with a bunch of people. Because, Sayu is the one that's from a certain Black Rainbow company.
Yeah, she used to be a part of a certain organization.
Yeah, and it was Cleo, I think. That I've seen a few clips of her going around recently. I think it was Cleo anyway. But she's like an ex-medieval history professor. So
Fascinating.
I've been planning on kind of like trying to look into her and see what she's doing. Apparently she likes to do like the occasional history stream, and she likes playing tactical games and just doing that sort of content. So I will have maybe a little future spotlight on her someday.
Heck yeah. I mean, that's awesome, because that's what an interesting place to come from to end up as a VTuber.
I literally went to the wiki for her, and they had some little history on her, and she's like, yeah, she's from the UK, and then she moved to Australia and has lived there for 15 years, and she's an ex-medieval history professor. Like, okay.
Hey man, life's journey can take you anywhere. You never know. Kaminari Clara from Phase Connect. Memberships are now open. Go throw a coin to your Clara. That's what I say. She'll have member streams that involve doing work, Zatsus, playing online games, etc., etc. Whatever she's feeling, really, I imagine.
Yeah.
She said she wants her membership specifically to be affordable and has only got some limited content for it, so always nice. Is she going to be doing more karaoke as part of her membership, or is that going to be outside of membership for folks?
I mean, she does a lot of karaoke just in general, so it'll probably be both.
Ah, okay. That's always good, frankly. I mean, she sings all the time, frankly. So
Yeah.
why did she used to eat paper as a child?
I don't know.
What is the wrong with the Clara?
I don't know, but she talked about that for a while, and like chats like started asking her, well, what tastes the best? She's like, no, stop, I can't get into that again.
I used to eat the cores of the apple.
I used to chew on plastic.
Used to.
Well, yeah, we didn't call it McDonald's back then.
Ba-da-ba-ba-da-ba.
Like milk rings, you know, that kind of stuff.
Yeah, milk rings.
Yeah, like the little plastic rings that hold the cap on the milk, but then you crack it and then you have the milk.
Oh, yeah, I know those.
I used to chew on those.
Yeah, those are fun to chew on to this day.
Anything else about Clara?
Does she bite?
Maybe.
She does. I guarantee she bites. You watch one stream of her and you're like, yeah, she bites.
One of my favorite things from that too was from this stream was her and Airi are just like best friends basically at this point. And at some point, somebody said something in chat that she caught, and she's like, "What? You want skin suit merch? Hold on." Type some stuff up. All right, I just sent that to Airi with no context.
What does that even mean? I don't want to know. I don't want to fucking know. I don't want to know. Obi Katie Cat had a song creation challenge stream. How'd that go?
Very well. She posted the finished product on her channel, as well as a 20-minute summary, like clipped of like the whole stream she did.
I very much need to watch this.
Yeah, I thought this was a really interesting concept. So she wrote a song in 10 minutes. She wrote a song in 1 hour, and then she wrote a song in 10 hours is the basic premise, right?
Yeah, and what it seemed was she started the same song. She started writing a song at the 10 minutes and then just continued to like basically just work on it like at each other milestone, so that she just had like a finished product at the end, like starting at 10 minutes to see what progress she made, continue for another hour on the same song, make some progress, and then the 10-hour was the finished.
Well, heck yeah. I also saw on Twitter she went to a concert that was apparently really good recently, so I hope you had fun. Yeah, this is like, I guess it's just like a really interesting concept. And then it's also really interesting to see people's creative processes in general. So this is one that like, it hadn't really crossed my radar, but I assume it was like just like really fascinating to watch.
It was, because she showed a lot of her software that she uses for like editing and mixing, and some of the strategies she uses to like come up with ideas and like brainstorm different like sounds and whatever she might want to include in it.
That's really interesting, actually. Again, music creation is really outside my wheelhouse. That's Cameron's area of expertise.
Hello.
But it's always interesting to see these sort of things. Just getting a little peek behind the curtain kind of thing.
I can appreciate it, but cannot truly understand it. That's Cam's side over there. I don't
definitely.
I'm over. Holy fuck! She has Omnisphere. Oh, girl. How much did that cost you? Did you get that on sale at least? Jesus. Omnisphere is pretty good. I had a version of it for a while, and one day I was like, I wonder how much this thing my friend gave me costs. It's like $500 for the base model. Omnisphere is expensive, but the Sims in that thing fucking kick ass. Jesus.
Yeah, if you put the money in, maybe you get the money out.
Ooh, yeah, there we go. That's a diatonic. Look at that. Going down just 1 notch, then 2 notch. That's a minor. Let's go.
This guy's over here digging coal. Anything else about Kitty Cat stream? I haven't actually managed to. I haven't caught Katie Cat this week. I haven't caught. Well, Aura hasn't really been streaming a whole lot because she's been in Japan. She's back this week, and I'm excited for some stuff because she's going to have a stream tomorrow for us where she goes through a bunch of the stuff that she did and she tells all the stories in Japan. So I'm excited for that. I'm going to try and tune in for that one.
Aura is 100% going on my don't forget about her this time. Like, go to your list and actually watch her stuff.
Yeah, it's like I love keeping up with Aura. She's got some really cool stuff. Elia's just back from Japan now. She had, I guess, some stuff going on that she had to take care of after she got back, and now that's all settled, and so she should be good to go for streaming again, which is awesome. Katie Cat, I just missed out this week. I just didn't wander to Twitch at all, basically, unfortunately. And it's been a weird week. So
The Twitch YouTube divide is so hard to get over.
it is at times, definitely. And then that's kind of like all the people that I've been watching a lot recently. Narissa, I catch her when I can. Bibu, I catch her when I can. Kiara, I catch her when I can, and she's doing frog stuff right now, which is really good. But yeah, weirdly, NASA was my focus this week. I watched a lot of NASA, and that's fine. I like NASA a lot. So
Yeah.
okay. Anything else from streams we watched this week that we thought was really cool or interesting or just kind of worth mentioning at all? Really, I guess.
Man, that's really it for me, I think. It's definitely... I had a week where I watched a shit ton. This is probably a week where I kind of went down again. Worth mentioning, there was a big collab. I think they were playing that one, like, that Party Animals game. It had fucking Callie Crony, Mume Bay, Shiori, Bibu, and...
Party Animals
fucking
is
Narissa.
such a fun fucking game.
Of note, though, like, Crony's
I love
there...
that game.
Crony's there and still recovering from being suddenly hospitalized and shilling merch from the hospital bed.
Yeah, I hope that she's okay.
She's fine.
okay.
She said, "Lo, I'm hospitalized, but my show game is fucking on fire." Crony doesn't make sense to me. Good God, do I love that about her.
Yeah, she was like tweeting, "Hey, buy my merch. Also, I'm hospitalized," and everyone was like, "Okay, but what?" I did catch a little bit of Urika's most recent campfire karaoke. That was always good. She just plays guitar and like sings. That's pretty great. Also, there's a really good clip of Ollie just being like, "I'm gay." So proud of you, Ollie.
Ollie, we knew.
This was involved with the Kiara's new words and things. Anyways, that's about it for the favorite stream moments, but we'd like to take a moment and thank you, everyone who's watched us. We really appreciate you.
This was an extra hard episode for you, audience.
Yeah, this has been weird. But thank you for watching. As always, we're Super Chats. We are a podcast. We talk about VTubers. As always, if you're a VTuber, let us know. Come on the show. We'll do an interview or something. Yeah, that's kind of the big things right now, I guess. I had a really fun stream the other day on a different thing where called Slapdash Entertainment, where my friends and I ranked our favorite restaurants. We did a tier maker, and that was stupid. We yelled a lot. People got fucking mad. Long John Silver's ended up in Hyundai tier. Watch the thing, and you'll understand.
Sure.
You guys have any fun side projects you're doing, working on? Anything cool?
I've been commissioned to write music.
Cool.
I'll let you guys know how it goes.
Congratulations.
I'm
Happy for you.
hoping to springboard this into writing more music, hopefully for money. But I also just like writing music.
All good.
In anticipation of being paid to write music, I have written more music. It has nothing to do with the music they want. It just seems to be how I work. If I'm looking forward to a project, I start doing things that are the project, but not.
All practice is good practice, right? Well, for the most part.
It didn't feel like practice. It was like I stayed up 2 hours past my bedtime. I worked for 5 hours straight.
Did you learn something new?
Yeah.
Yeah, there you go. Sounds like fucking practice to me, bro.
I'm gonna nibble your shoulder. And then push you into a Holiday Inn pool.
Oh, not even a Best Western?
No, you're not worth it.
I'm a rewards member. If you have comments for us, I'm sorry, were you gonna say something?
I was not really, but
Oh, okay.
yeah. I mean, I found a new strategy to get myself to like consistently watch more streams throughout the week instead of cramming everything all until the day before.
It's called Adderall.
Oh, where'd you get that? I need some.
No, it's called hitting my brain with just the right wavelength. That's very, very unhealthy for me. It's called playing MapleStory.
Fuck! That's worse than Adderall!
I'm playing on a not so official server, but
We're here
Don't tell Nexon.
in memory of Carlos's free time.
Shh, don't tell Nexon. Did a character just come out in Genshin? Oh, you traitor, you saucy boy.
who said I stopped playing Genshin or Star Rail?
And MapleStory?
Yeah.
Carlos' famous quote, "I need more free time."
Hey, I exclusively play this game only when I'm watching streams.
That's fine, dude. I've had games where like only then.
Unfortunately, it also tickles my brain just enough that I've been playing like 5 hours a day, so I have been watching a lot of streams.
When I got into Hololive, I was unemployed, waking up, playing Minecraft /FF14 and watching the first streams. I know the vibe. I missed the vibe.
I think whenever I started watching Hololive, I worked at a school.
You think?
My memory. It's past a week ago. My memory doesn't exist, really. All right. Either way, if you've got comments for us or you're concerned about my lack of memory, don't be. It's how I've always been. But if you have comments for us, then we appreciate them on YouTube, but they're always really great. Don't forget to like. Don't forget to do the subscribbles. Drizzle the subscribbles all over Cameron.
In a Best Western pull, baby.
Yeah.
Breakfast in the morning.
You want to check out updates? You want to watch us cook dinner before we make the podcast? You want to...
I hate that bonus.
You want to see the thoughts I have at 4 a.m. whenever the existential dread kicks in? Check out our Twitter. You want to chat with us and catch up on what's going on outside of Super Chats or anything else? Jump on our Discord. It's also linked. All of these links are down below.
I'll share my music with you.
Don't forget, if you're on the go, the audio version of the podcast is available on Apple Podcasts, Spotify, and Google Podcasts until it turns into YouTube podcasts almost immediately.
This might not be the week for you, audio listeners.
And of course, if you do enjoy what you've heard or seen from us, please review us. Give us 5 stars on all the apps, because that way the algorithm likes us. We get served to more people. We get to grow as a community, and we get to, I don't know, maybe talk to a VTuber someday.
We've kind of.
We talked to a few, actually. We've talked to Oro. We talked to Obi Katie Cat.
It's mostly been in text, but like, that's already pretty cool.
Man,
That's exactly true.
You talked to a couple of them in person at Otakon last year.
Yeah, I met Urika and Buff Pup, and they were really
I
cool
met
to talk
Bay.
to.
My life peaked.
There you go.
It's all downhill from there.
Oh,
That's okay. You never know what's right around the corner. So yeah, and of course, if you like what we're doing, share us around, get us in front of some new eyes, help us out, blah, 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 all the good stuff. Any other thoughts, ideas, comments, anything like that?
nope, I'm all good.
You rubbing Bay on your face?
It's a fucking gym towel.
It has Bay on it.
You're about to have Bay on you.
Awesome. Awesome to the max.
Sick.
Let's talk about birthdays and anniversaries. Birthdays, April 1st is Booby, who's an indie talent. Happy birthday, Booby. Also, April 1st is Fujikura Uruka from Phase Connect, who I've mentioned like 6 times. Happy birthday.
Happy birthday.
April 2nd is Shiranui Flair from Hololive JP. Happy birthday.
Hello, Flair.
I like Flair a lot. She's a good egg. April 4th is Mori Calliope from Hololive English. Happy birthday. I like Mori Calliope. She's
I
a
like
good
Mori
egg.
Calliope a market amount.
Indeed. Anniversaries, March 25th is Zeta from Holo ID, as we mentioned before. Happy anniversary. March 26th is Kaela from Hololive ID. Happy anniversary. March 27th is Kobo from Holo ID. Happy anniversary. And then March 29th, we've got Fuma and Uyu from Holostars JP. Happy anniversary. And then March 30th, we've got Gamma and Rio from Holostars JP. Happy anniversaries.
Yo.
Happy anniversary.
There we go. That's birthdays, anniversaries, all of our shilling, and we'll see you next week.
Later.
See ya.
Hosen.
Man, do I love Fauna.